before it records the intro. I bet you right now.
It's
Another Shaded Blue, late night
Episode 2.
edition,
Yup.
episode 2 for season 2.
Season 2, episode 2.
Yes, sir.
It's another shame.
It's a late one. It's 11:30 here in the West Coast.
Yup.
So you're
2:31
looking at
a.m.
almost 3 a.m. where you're at.
Yeah, 2:31. Yup.
You're not even tired.
That's the dedication to this show. Look at the time we're on.
You ain't even had breakfast yet.
I got the eggs.
Well, you got eggs. That's breakfast.
I got the eggs. I got the
They
water.
got chocolate in them, but it's breakfast. They're eggs.
Yeah.
You got
I got the
Sprite.
water.
Oh, it's water. I thought it was Sprite.
No, I got though. You know what it is? It's water, but I put the Propel liquid, the powder, the flavor. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
berry, but it tastes so delicious.
Mm-hmm. So I see like a clear cup from Taco Bell. I think of Sprite.
Me too. I always did
I
like
like
the Mountain
Sprite.
Dew Baja Blast.
Oh yeah. I
love
don't get that. My little brother Zach gets that. Shout out
Yeah.
Zach. He loves all those little freaking drinks.
The Baja Blast, man.
I like Sprite. My favorite soda is Dr. Pepper, but when I'm like really thirsty, either root beer or Sprite.
Root beer is
thirst
the
quencher.
best ever, but it has to be Barks.
Barks?
Yes.
I like them both.
A&W is
A&W,
good
Barks,
too.
and Mug.
I don't like the
I like them
mug
both.
with the bulldog on it. I don't like that one.
That's the Mug, isn't it? Mug?
Mug. I like A&W and Barks.
That one does taste a little bit more diety or like watered down, but I don't mind it.
It doesn't have the vanilla taste that the other two have.
You know what I hate? Because you know I love Dr. Pepper. Recently, they changed cherry Dr. Pepper in the can. It used to be
Really?
a black can with the cherry on it, but now it's kind of like a dark teal can, and it tastes like a diet cherry. It doesn't say diet. It's regular cherry Dr. Pepper, but it tastes diety.
You don't think it's mental like just a can is making it taste like that?
That's what I thought. Maybe I got a jacked up 12-pack or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because I would feel like that too. Like if they change the labeling, it tastes different to me. Maybe it's a mental thing. Maybe right?
Like it psyched me out or something.
Why don't they just
it's a
leave
different
this
color?
shit
So
alone?
it tastes different, so it tastes different.
If it's not broke, just leave the shit alone. I hate when they do that. Just leave it
So I'm
alone.
telling you, I was drinking the black can the week before, and then they changed it to like the dark teal, and I was like, oh, it's going to taste different. And it tastes different. What do they call like the placebo? Not placebo. I don't know.
Oh, what is that called?
me
Like a
out.
placebo effect, that whatever.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, it psyched me out. I was like, oh, it's going to taste different, so it tasted different.
Leave the fucking labeling alone.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the thing alone, because I noticed that too when they changed the label in soda. It just don't taste. It tastes like the label.
Do you remember Surge?
Any sense
back in the day?
Oh man,
that was Mountain Dew, wasn't it?
Spiked up Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it was Mountain Dew.
I love Surge. Me and my friend David used to drink that like crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh my god!
You ever watch that guy on YouTube called LA Beast? He drinks like old 90s or 80s drinks.
No,
even food. No, he drank like a 2-liter of old like 1991 Surge. He drank like half of it, and they started throwing up all over. It was legit from 1991, and he drank it.
Oh my god!
It had like little like coagulation, like chunks of shit in it.
I love that stuff, man, because I like to look at something and say, "Wow, when this was made, this has been around before this person died, or this happened, or this happened."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So you think too much like me. You think
we get deep into stuff that no one else is thinking about.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's the thing. When you get into like a rabbit hole, it's a whole rabbit hole. It's a whole thing. It's a rabbit hole.
We're always in some rabbit holes.
Yeah.
That's why I can't sleep at night.
We were just talking about the A's before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
So are they going to Vegas or not?
I haven't heard.
Pretty sure they are. But remember I was telling you a couple weeks ago that I could have swore they bought the property for the Tropicana because they're going to blow up the Tropicana in Vegas.
Okay.
But then I heard that the Tropicana declined them after all. So they didn't get that property like I told you guys.
Oh, it says 12 hours ago. Oakland A's may not be able to move to Las Vegas after all.
Oh, shit. 12 hours ago.
12 hours ago on...
Oh, man, that's a coincidence we're just talking about, and I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. And right here, it says 13 hours ago, Fox 5 Las Vegas says, Governor Sisolak denies reports. So the governor is denying it, but they're saying 12 hours ago that they might not be able to move.
So the governor of Oakland?
of Las Vegas is saying that no, that's not true. It's not being blocked.
So wait, so who's blocking it? Oakland?
Let me see. It says governor assistant. Yeah, who's the governor? Oh yeah, Nevada Governor Steve Sisolak has denied reports that he will block the Oakland Athletics from potentially moving to Las Vegas.
Yeah, hell yeah, he would block that. Because why would he want them there? They already got the Raiders. Oakland doesn't deserve a damn team because their fans suck.
You know what? Their fan base it blows.
The city sucks.
The city sucks. Yeah, I would never.
I'm telling you, when me and Zach went to the Warriors parade a couple years ago, you walked around the city. We went on the corner from our hotel to McDonald's, and it just smelled like piss everywhere.
Really?
It was like how you say about Philly, Philadelphia.
The Walking Dead.
It's like that.
I don't know.
If the Oakland A's want to move out, man, they got to just let them. They ain't making no money. They have no fans there. And they're called the Oakland A's. They could call them the Oakland Aces in Las Vegas.
That's actually a good idea. That's actually a really good idea.
Oakland Aces.
That's actually a good idea.
The Las Vegas A's, but you can call them the Las Vegas Aces.
That's actually a really good idea. It fits in perfectly with Vegas.
Yeah, it's an A. Their logo's an A. The Aces. Mm-hmm.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah,
you might be onto something with that.
I say some good stuff sometimes.
Yeah. Would you
not
change
all the time, but sometimes.
Would you change their look up though?
The A, the logo, or the colors?
The color scheme, because the Vegas and green and yellow just don't go.
You know what? I'd either change them. I don't know. Who do you match them with? Either the black and gold or black and silver.
I don't know.
But they've always been known for the green, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, the green gotta go. I don't know.
You think so? That's their original color, though, from back in the day, right?
Yeah, but where were they from? Weren't they from like Baltimore? They're like the Baltimore.
That's beyond me. You probably know that. I don't.
I think they were.
I think you might be right, though. Now that I think about it, I think you might be right. The Baltimore A's. The Baltimore
I think they were the
Baltimore Athletics. That sounds fitting.
I think they were the Baltimore A's.
Let's see what you got, Mr. Google.
Yep. Let me see.
You use Google or Yahoo?
Google.
Okay, there you go.
Let me see.
I'm so old. I'm so damn old. I still remember when Google came out.
I remember. Oh yeah, yo.
2002. I think
they were actually from Philadelphia. They were the Philadelphia A's. Speaking of, look at that. We compared it to Philadelphia, how awful Philadelphia is, and that's where they're from.
So they moved from one fucked up city to another jacked up one.
Oh, I mean, I don't think you get worse in Philadelphia, but Oakland, I've
never been to Philadelphia, but I've heard stories from you. So I believe you.
Is the
you ever been to Oakland though? Yeah, have you ever been to Oakland?
No, the furthest up I've been was Sacramento.
Oakland is something else, man. I'm telling you. I felt like it was cool because we went to the parade. It was, Swaggy P walked up to me and Zach and gave us a fist bump and everything. He walked straight up to us.
Really?
So it was cool. It was like a whole cultural thing. Like it was like a big old block party. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how all championship parades are. But in San Francisco, the Bay Area, Oakland, I feel like it's different.
The culture's different.
Like the culture's
different. Yup.
Yeah, they had there was like rappers out there. They had the big old team that does like the bike tricks out there that's really popular from the Bay Area. It was a whole thing. So I was like, damn, it was like a big old block party. So I loved it.
Yeah, the culture's beautiful up there. Like you had a Mac Dre, you had the hyphy thing they had going on up there. Mm-hmm. It was cool. I like the culture, but maybe that's why Tupac was miserable all the time and being in Oakland. Drive you crazy. Yeah,
they got the sideshow out there. Mac Dre,
that was
the whole culture, man. I'm telling you, that's why I love not only just California, but I've only been to the Bay Area a couple times. But every time I go, I'm like, damn, man, I love it.
Well, it's funny because my son, one of his teammates and his good friend, his mother, we drove her home the other day. They live in Harlem, so we're driving and we were talking, and she said, "Oh, I'm from California," and I said, "Oh." And I said, I used to live in California, and we were talking. She's from San Fran.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I told her, I said, my co-host, I actually have a show. He's from California, and I'm from here. So we called Another Shade of Blue. He's a dot. So she thought it was so fascinating that
crazy.
we unite the two coasts. But she says she's from San Fran, and that is just different. Because I was like, San Fran kind of looks like New York. She was like, yeah, but
so she's in New York right now.
She's living here in Harlem.
She said it's different.
Yeah, she's born and raised in San Fran.
I've never been to New York, obviously, but I've always thought when I go to San Francisco and stuff, I always thought it was like a smaller New York.
Because when James sent me the photos years ago, when he went to, I don't know if you went with him to San Fran.
Yeah.
He sent me all the photos, and it looked just like Manhattan.
Yeah, that was back then. That was back when James used to tag along with us on the family trips. Now he's too good.
He's like my two brothers. They don't go nowhere. No family trips, no nothing.
He does a lot of trips with his own little family, which is a good thing. You know, it's cool. But I mean, I shouldn't be talking to everyone on a family trip with my mom and siblings in a while. So I shouldn't be talking shit. But no, I remember that trip. Yeah, we were there in San Francisco for I think like a week and a half or almost 2 weeks.
Yeah. And he was sending me all the pictures every day.
That might be the last family trip I went on with James. Besides when we went camping with me and James and Zach.
It looked exactly like New York.
That's what I'm saying. But it's a small New York.
According to her, San Fran is so much more calmer, though. She was like, it's so much more laid back. She's like, in New York, she said, look, we're like hustle and bustle. She was like, over there, you're still happy.
I don't know about that. Because I only went to San Francisco for like the 2 weeks. And the 2 weeks I was there.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of traffic. You can see the homeless problem everywhere. And I'll never forget, we're driving down right there by Pier 7, and this old Volkswagen bus pulled up next to us on the street. And the dude was leaning out of his freaking window, and he had like a dirty, tidy whities, big old shit stain. He looked at my stepdad because my stepdad was driving. He was like, "Oh damn, I fucking missed the toilet." And he was fucking showing his underwear full of shit. I'm like, oh damn, this. I don't know what is.
It was this guy. I guess he was mocking the transgender swimmer, and he was like, everyone. Oh, no. He's like, everybody's getting at me for being transgender, but no one's saying nothing about me also identifying as black. But he's a white guy with long blonde hair, so they were like making fun of the situation. He's like, they're not focusing on me being black, but they're focusing on me being a transgender. So it wasn't you because I can't.
It's different, man. Like I'm saying, I support the gay community and stuff. And
but genetics are genetics.
When it comes to sports,
come on.
Especially when it comes to combat sports too.
Right.
Like when you use like your physical abilities, that's different.
Men are just naturally stronger.
Was it track and field or was swimming? And I forget what it was like last week. The girl who got second place.
Mm-hmm.
They cheered for her like crazy, but then the person who got first was a trans guy.
It's not fair.
And they booed the shit out of him.
It's not fair.
Yeah, because you have more masculine. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just crazy. It's not.
What was the guy that killed his wife? The guy that killed his wife. He had 1 foot. What was his name? Pistorius, the runner.
Oh man, dude! God damn it, Christopher. Pistorius, the Olympian. I had him on my MySpace.
Yeah. You don't think
he had a picture on my MySpace because I was a big old fan of him back in the day.
Yeah, me too. I loved him, but you don't think I was the one screaming that back in the day? I thought he had an unfair advantage because you don't have to worry about pulling nothing or what. You're just roaming free. He had no muscles and nothing. He was just like gliding around like. Whoo, whoo. You don't have to stretch nothing.
Well, he had one good leg. He had one good leg, and the other one was that spring thing.
Yeah, he didn't have to stretch it. Like he was loose.
Yeah.
I was screaming that back in the day. I said, I think this guy has an advantage, to be honest with you. So I don't know.
Did, yeah, because that's less energy, I guess, because he's just
less
bouncing
energy.
Off the spring.
You're springing up and back and forth. You're naturally having your movement, your momentum's taking you.
Who was it? Cat Williams, little tank. That's little tank. Come on, little tank. He's just out there going tank.
That he's my favorite. I seen him live. I seen Cat Williams live, and that dude.
You did?
He killed it.
You know, my God. I want to see him live one day too. But I just saw George Lopez a couple weeks ago.
How was he?
It was actually pretty good, man.
He's actually pretty good.
I'm in Bakersfield, so it's a Latino community. He's Latino,
right?
So it was badass.
My cousin.
Because at one point, not only did he was telling his jokes and everything, right? But then he started getting to like a little bit of political stuff, and he started talking about if you run out the illegal immigrants, you're gonna like the country's gonna fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Fuck that," because the whole stadium was full of Latinos.
Right.
Like, fuck that. Who runs America? And he told the guy up top, he's like, "Come, turn the lights on. Turn the lights on." When we turned the lights on, the whole stadium was full of Mexicans, right? He's like, "This is America. This is who runs America." And that shit was fucking. That shit gave me chills. Because he told the dude up top to turn the lights on to show the whole crowd.
He's 100% right.
All Latinos. And that shit, I took a picture of it. I wasn't supposed to take a picture because they would kick my ass up. I was like, fuck, it was iconic. To me, it was iconic. It was freaking cool, man. But so besides that, he was funny.
But he's 100% right. Mm-hmm. Who else is going to do those jobs that we don't want to do?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's more political stuff. I've seen some documentaries about some farmers around Kern County and, around local. And they've said, too, that if they built that wall and got rid of the Mexicans, they wouldn't last. Their crops wouldn't last at all. So I don't know. I don't want to get into that.
There was one racist guy that, because my dad and I, we have a weird sense of humor. And the thing is, we're all mixed up, black, white, and everything. So we just find stuff funny. So this one guy, he was like, look, I'm not racist or nothing. He said, but how you solve the problem, he says, you get a Mexican, have him swim to Africa with a black guy under. No, have the black people swim back to Africa with a Mexican under each arm. That's how you solve the problem in America. But according to he's not racist though.
What
he
the
said, that's how you solve the problem. Like, inflation, shortage of the economy. You have every black person swim back to Africa with a Mexican under each arm.
That's crazy.
But he's not racist though. He's like, I'm not racist. I'm just saying.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he goes, I'm not racist. I'm just saying. Yeah, you're racist, dude.
Yeah, if they say, I'm not racist though.
Yeah, I'm not racist though.
Just like I'm on Chris Rock's side now, but at the time when it first happened, like the first couple of days, I was like, I saw a thing and said, that's the thing with comedians. They can say whatever they want, the most racist stuff, the most craziest shit. And then like, oh, but I'm a comedian. It's just a joke. Yeah, but you still said what you said though. He was talking crap about Jada because he didn't know she has a sickness. That's why she's bald.
Is it a sickness?
You can't say certain things. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't buy into that.
But what about the old school comedians like Don Wrinkle and all of them guys? That's what they did. Look at Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy roasting everybody.
That, but I guess like this, that's a sad thing. To like times are changing. Like to me, I can go up to somebody and say like some crazy like mean stuff. Like I'm just joking. I said that, but yeah, I'm just joking though.
Well, what do they say? There's a saying: the truth is always in the joke. That's the saying. The truth is always inside of a joke. Is a truth.
Yeah, but so that means like comedians can just get away with everything.
They get away with it.
They can say the meanest shit and just.
But you don't think that joke was funny though?
It was funny at first until I realized that she did have a sickness. I was like, oh shit.
Look, man.
The thing that nobody's talking about it, but the thing I thought about and started thinking about afterwards. You ever seen the show Everybody Hates Chris?
Yes.
He was bullied his whole life.
Right, but if
he got bullied a lot.
Video of after
so when I saw him get slapped like that in front of the whole world, especially against another black male on the biggest stage in the world, I was like, "Damn!" And you could see in his face. There was an after video too in the backstage. You could see in his face. He was like,
he's looking around and he's like, "What just happened?"
Like, yeah, like it just felt for him. Like, it was messed up, man. I was like, "What?" It was fucked up.
And that beef goes back because he said, you know what? First of all, I don't like Will Smith that much. I don't like Jada Pinkett that much. I don't like their damn kids at all. Those fucking weirdos. That weird ass kids. Okay. So that's number. He got to smack his son, as a matter of fact. To me,
his son's actually really intelligent, though.
Yeah. Well, he needs to get smacked, though, too. And the daughter, or whatever the fuck that one is.
Even if he's smart, he gets smacked around a little bit.
He's annoying. He ruined Karate Kid, for God's sake. I mean, he ruined the fucking legendary movie. Okay, you took away from that franchise because you stink. And you're weird wearing dresses, and then so the daughter's wearing boy stuff, the son is wearing girl. Like, what's happening there? And then she's going on. First of all, you're getting on the smack.
She's over there getting in entanglements with younger dudes.
And then she goes on TV and tells everyone, I didn't want to marry him anyway. Like, I felt like I was forced to marry him because my grandmother was there. So she's disrespecting you like crazy. So you're gonna get up and smack.
Did you see the note that came out a couple weeks ago too? Or I guess it came out like a few years ago.
With her and Tupac?
About the daughter.
Oh no.
The daughter wrote a note to Tupac, knowing he was already dead, but she wrote like a wishful note to Tupac saying, "I wish you were still alive because I wish you and my mom were together still." How? Like, if I seen that, obviously Will Smith seen that. How does Will Smith feel seeing that, dude?
That's why he's all fucked up. She ruined him,
man. Yeah, because even though he said that keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Did you see what she came out and said the next day? She said,
he went overboard.
Man to stick up for me.
Yeah, he went overboard.
But then she came out the next day and said, I don't need a man to stick up for me.
So then
I'm a strong woman. I don't need a man to stick up for me. That's what she said.
Okay.
She pretty much said, yeah, he said that, but I'm still saying right now, what he said yesterday was stupid.
I don't like her ass at all. One bit. So
my hamstring's been jacked up lately because I've been on the ladder the last few days. My left hamstring, what was it, like 3 days ago? I woke up to a cramp. When I get cramps on my hamstring, it feels like I'm getting stabbed and they're twisting a knife, a big knife too.
Oh.
And that's what it feels like. It legit feels like that. But my baby was sleeping next to me. I still call her my baby. She's already 3 years old.
Oh yeah,
she was sleeping next to me, so I couldn't yell. And my leg was just getting cramped and I felt like I was getting stabbed and cut off. And I'm just sitting on the couch.
You need to
finally went away little by little, but it was still sore last night after like 3 to 4 days because that cramp was so bad it jacked up my muscles.
A foam roller or a tennis ball?
Nah, just get a banana. Eat a banana. Just eat a banana. Get that potassium.
Oh, the potassium. Dude, that shit will take forever. By the time that shit kicks in.
It doesn't take forever. Last night, I was at my uncle's house, my godmother's house, and I was putting up a light.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on the ladder. And I was I had to balance myself on the ladder all crazy. If I wouldn't have been balanced, like thinking about it all like tense, I would have fell off and got knocked out or whatever. So I was on the ladder like all tense. But I didn't realize until I got off the ladder after like an hour, my legs felt like jello.
Oh.
And so they were about to cramp again. I was like, I don't want my legs to cramp again. So I came home, ate a banana. 3 minutes later, my legs felt good.
Really?
So that's what I'm saying. I don't like bananas at all. I don't like bananas.
No, you don't like bananas?
Hell no, I don't like bananas, man.
Why?
Shit. I don't know. I'll top them up, put them in some Cheerios or cornflakes, but to eat them by themselves?
Wow.
No, I don't do bananas.
That is strange.
You like bananas?
I do. I actually do. Actually, recently I was thinking about going on a just strict banana diet. Just eat bananas and drink water. That's what I was thinking about doing.
I tried that for like 3 days. I did bananas and avocado.
How did that go?
The first day I was good because it was just one damn day, but the next day I ate like a burger and fries and shit. It didn't last that long.
No, it never does.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Chris Martin. He just shared our show on Facebook.
Oh, he did?
That's the one that the son from Kid and Play from Kid and Play. His son.
His son?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I grew up with him.
Kid and Play? The guy with Eraserhead?
Yeah, the dark skin one. That's his son that shares our show all the time.
So the guy Chris Martin.
Yes. That's
the other guy's son.
Yes. I grew up with him.
Damn.
We grew up together.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I said that. Yeah, you know what? Because I said that you weren't on. Ron was on when I said that. Yeah, that's his son. So he always shares our stuff all the time. Every time we do a show, he shares it.
What the hell? I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. So we have Play Son sharing our stuff all the time. Yeah.
I didn't even share our thing yet today on Facebook or Instagram because once we start talking, because whenever I start posting it, it takes me like a good 5 minutes, and I'm sitting on my phone, like trying to pay attention to what you're saying.
I know. I know.
I just ignored it. I'm gonna try to do it right now, though. Let me see.
I'm
Then
always
we've
like
been on
scrolling through.
How long have we been on? Only 30 minutes?
Yeah. But we've
Oh,
been
because we
on
talked like
since
a good.
1.
Yeah, we talked like a good hour before.
Okay, so let's recap so far. We've been talking about San Francisco, Oakland as a filthy place. Philadelphia is a filthy place. What else have we talked about? To recap. Oh, gangs. Long Beach.
Well, that was before we started recording, though.
Yeah, before we started recording. Rabbis in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Cockfights.
Oh, and what is it?
Louisiana Charlies.
Rodeo Drive and Skid Row.
Charlie Manson.
Oh, my brother.
Charlie.
He might be up right now, too, watching this. He's like, what the hell? Charles Manson, my brother. He's like, what the fuck? They're talking about me? Yeah, we're talking about you, Jason. You look like Charles Manson.
Yeah, you know, James, I love you, man. You know that, but you do.
But you know, because he looks like him because his beard is starting to turn gray. But I can't talk crap because you can't see it because it's from far. But my beard is starting to turn gray.
See, I'm
getting a lot of gray hair here.
Really?
Yep.
I got lucky still.
You know what it was too, though, because I had like two. I had two on the right side, and I plucked them. And the next day, it just went crazy. It's been like that for the last year. Just little by little, it's starting to spread.
You know what I realized too? All the guys my age, I look at them at work, they're all gray, except for me. I have not had a gray.
Are you the oldest?
Yeah. And they're all the guys younger than me to have gray hair. Look at Ron. I was looking at him because Ron came to my sister's birthday party on Saturday. His whole shit was gray.
Oh shit!
It was like a silver fox. Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
You know, but that's how I feel like I could probably pull it off like Ron though, because even though I'm already 33. I'm old as shit. To me, I'm old, man. I'm already getting old out there. Listen, but I feel like if my whole shit turned gray at 33,
yeah,
I would look pretty cool.
I wouldn't mind. Like my wife always asked me about that. So I wouldn't mind because she's got the gray going on.
Because I don't get gray hair. Mine are like silver and clear.
You got the albino hairs.
Yeah, like they're not even white. They're silver or clear, like legit clear, like fishing line.
Wow. That's kind of
cool.
Yeah,
like they look like 8-pound test fishing line.
Yeah, that looks cool. See, I like the salt and
pepper. You know what 8-pound test is, right?
No.
It's like that's what they call it, the pound test. It's like 8-pound test is like a little thin, 10-pound test is thicker.
Okay.
And so on and so on.
Okay.
Yeah, 6-pound test for like trout. 8-pound test, 10-pound test for like bass, and like 20 to 50-pound test for like some ocean fishing.
Now the bass, you could eat the bass, right?
You can, yeah, but nobody does because bass is like a trophy fish. You just want to catch it to get the big fish.
Okay.
Weigh it and then you release it. Trout, you want to keep trout and salmon, mahi, yellowtail. You keep those.
Because I've never heard someone say, "Man, you gotta eat that bass, man. That bass was woo."
Yeah, because bass, for some reason, that's a lucky species. Nobody wants to eat them. They just want to get the big one.
Oh, okay.
And speaking of big bass, I've been to this damn spot that I swear looked promising. It's a badass spot here in my local town, Bakersfield.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a perfect spot to go fishing. I'm like, damn, there's big ass fish here, man. I know there's big fish here, big bass. I never caught shit there. So I took my friend Georgie there, right? We didn't catch shit that day. He goes a couple months later and he catches an 8.5-pounder there.
A bass.
An 8.5-pounder bass, that's a big bass.
Whoa.
When it comes to bass, like the biggest ones you could ever hear about is from like 8 pounds to about 20 pounds. But if it starts at 8, that's a big ass bass.
Wow.
So I took him there a couple times. We didn't
and I've never seen like bass on a menu. Like, oh, we got the good bass here tonight. Mm-hmm. We got it sauteed. You never see that, right?
There's sea bass. There's sea bass. It's like it looks like a striper. It's a different bass. It's like a white kind of
okay.
fish, a little bit white, grayish, silver.
Okay.
But yeah, so
People
but
take
speaking
that
of
bass
Georgie,
fishing like serious though.
huh?
That bass fishing is serious business, man.
Well, that's what I do. I do bass
You
fishing.
do the bass fishing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every now and then I'll do trout, but I mean, it's cool because you could catch if you go camping, you catch a trout and cook it for your dinner and
Oh,
barbecue it.
it must taste so
Yeah,
good.
I've done it a few. We did it one time in up there in Bishop, Lee Vining.
Mm-hmm.
We went. It was like a big old Perez Aguilar. It's like a big old family camping trip. It was about 60 of us. And we were out there fishing on the river, and we caught at least freaking probably 50 trout. So they had us kids gut them. I never gutted a trout, so they taught me how to do it, and we're out there gutting them. And so it was cool. That's when I first learned how to gut a fish. You just slice it a little bit, and you pull the jaw off, and if you pull the jaw off good, you pull the whole guts out all in one piece.
Pick the spine or whatever. Don't you pull the spine or whatever?
Well, that's if you fillet it.
Okay.
But the way we did, we leave the rib cage in and the spine, but you slice it from the butt all the way up to the bottom of the jaw, and then you put your thumb in the jaw and you pull it down, and it pulls the jaw off and all the organs.
Wow!
Now all you gotta do is use your thumb and you pull out the bloodline in the spine, because if you leave the blood in there, it ruins the meat.
Oh.
All you gotta do is pick out the bones, but if you cook it good, like you do this, you can just peel it off the rib cage.
Because I hate
if you don't cook it good, you'll get bones.
I hate to be picking the bone. I'm picking bones.
Yeah, you choking shit. You
get I hate that. Yeah. You got to swallow.
You're gonna die.
You got to swallow bread and I don't know. What.
Yeah.
Because I know over here the Chinese restaurants used to give you a slice of bread if you ordered the fried fish, because theirs has.
Because you choked.
Yeah, so people but I was like, wait, how? If you're choking, would you not want to swallow a piece of bread?
I'm like, get some water. Get some damn fucking water.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
What's the Heimlich? Give me some water or some Heimlich.
Yeah, like something. They're like, no, swallow that bread.
Get some pliers, or some fucking tweezers. Get down my throat.
Yeah, like yo, because I was like, wait a second. What do you not want to be swallowing a big old piece of bread?
Well, it kind of makes sense because it's like a big old soft thing, and because fish bones are soft, so the bread will probably just wipe it down.
Right. I guess it will push it right down.
That makes sense, I guess. I never thought about that, but being a fisherman, it does make sense, I guess.
So it does make sense. It's logical.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do want to try a bass. I've been thinking about trying, because nobody talks about here in Bakersfield. Nobody talks about eating bass, but I've always thought about that myself. I want to try
maybe
bass.
we should. Maybe we should try some bass or something, man.
You know what people are starting to eat though here in Bakersfield and around the world? Well,
carp.
Carp.
Yes, I seen this. I seen this.
That's a big. That's a like what do you call it?
That's a what do you
treasure fish in Asia and Japan. They love carp, but here in California and America, it's starting to become a pest.
Yeah, it's a pest.
It's starting to take over habitats.
The ecosystem is it's getting and no one likes it. I don't know
why.
But
it's funny though because one time I was at my local lake right here, Truxton, and there was full of a bunch of beautiful white and gold and blue goldfish, like big old goldfish.
Yeah,
but they're blue and white and whatever. Like they were pretty, but those are carp too. Those are carp.
But they look pretty, but here,
huh?
What they were trying to in the special I was watching. They said I forget the reason why they say Americans don't like carp.
They're full of bones, and it's a ground feeder.
That's what it is. It's the bones. Yes,
it's bones, and they're ground feeders. So they had a little mouth, so they eat all the shit,
right? Like shrimp
and dirty shit off the bottom of the lake. They're bottom feeders. Yeah, they're bottom feeders.
Okay.
Like the mud suckers. If you buy like a fish tank and you get a fish, you get they give you like the little free fish to clean the side of the tank.
Yes.
It's like that. It's a catfish.
Catfish is
catfish are dirty too. Catfish are good, but they're delicious. Bottom feeders too.
So that's that's right. You're right. It's the bones. The Americans we don't
just
like the bones out of the fish.
Not tilapia. There's another fish too that they sell all the time at like cheap fish restaurants.
Not flounder, right?
I always forget the damn. It looks like tilapia. What is it?
Whiting.
I think it's black on one side and white on the other side because it lays under the sand.
Not sardines.
It's an ugly ass fish. It's ugly. No, it's a big ass. It's a big fish.
Not
Sardines are
flounder.
fucking. I forget what it is, but anyways, they sell it all the time at restaurants. But that's a bottom feeder. It's a dirty ass fish, but they charge you a lot for it because people don't know about it.
Wow.
Well, they know about it if you're a fisherman, but if you're a regular person going to a restaurant, you're like, oh, I'll take that fish. That sounds good, but that fish is dirty. So you gotta be careful.
But they said the shame about it is that carp it actually tastes delicious though.
That's what I've heard.
That it's really, really good. But you imagine picking those bones out, like
that's the thing though. Like I love fish, but the thing pulling the bones out, it's a whole thing.
It ruined because it's like I just want to swallow the food. Now I gotta now I'm making art with
when you go to like a restaurant and you get shrimp and they leave the shell on, you gotta pull the shells shit off the shrimp.
Dude, why are you leaving the shell on the shit for? I just want to dig in.
Exactly. Just grab the shrimp and just eat it.
Yeah, like my mother-in-law, I hate the way she cooks. The food is good. The problem is she leaves like this. What do you call that? It's like these long, slimy green stuff. It's supposed to flavor the rice and stuff, but I'm like digging in and
green
then I gotta. There's a word for it. It's not cilantro. It's like something else. It's like this green slimy thing, and it flavors the rice and stuff. But the whole time I'm eating the rice on it, and then I feel like I'm pulling hair out because I have like a hair phobia. I hate that.
Oh.
So I feel like I'm like pulling hair out of my food. It makes me now. I'm like, you know what, dude?
That's how I am too with we make in our heritage or culture, whatever, we make rice pudding. And it's rice with like a cream on it, but it has cinnamon, but they leave the big old cinnamon sticks in it.
Yeah, like
every now and you go for a spoonful and you get a big old cinnamon stick in your mouth, you got to pull it out. Well, man, I don't want that. Or what is the other thing? And there's a Mexican dish called damn, I just had it. What the hell is it called? It's chicken, and it's like a red brownish sauce all over it. But sometimes they leave like the cartilage all in the chicken. So when you're eating it, it's good. But every now and then you get a big old chunk of cartilage. I hate cartilage.
Dude, I know.
I hate cartilage.
It's the extra shit in the food that throws it off for me. Yeah. Like, why don't you just take? Because I bought. You know what? I actually bought
extra that. 10 to 15 minutes. Take it out.
That's it. You know what it is? No, there's something even simpler. I'm gonna make it like what's his name from the Outlaws said. I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna make it even more simpler. You get the bag, like it looks like a tea bag. It's a seasoned bag. It's a spice bag.
Oh yeah, and you just put it in there.
All that shit in there and make the food. But you know the old school people say no, it's not the same. Put all that shit in there. The cartilage, the whatever the fuck that all stuff.
Yeah.
And cook it in the bag.
I guess it could kind of be different though with the cartilage and the chicken and the fuck. What the hell's the damn name? That Mexican dish. I forget because you can't really do that because they put like the whole chicken thigh and you know.
Because I know in Italian it's like chicken cacciatore. Where you get like the whole chicken, but then the cartilage is falling out too, and the skin. They call that like chicken cacciatore in Italian. Mm-hmm. That's what that sounds like to me.
I forget what it's called, man. I guess I just had it earlier, but I forget. It's good as hell, but I just hate the cartilage thing in it.
It's the extra. Just throw the piece of cartilage in the bag and and keep it going.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I hate to have to pick. I hate to have to stop. Pick out the shit and then keep eating. It's just a process. But they can't debone. They can't debone the back. Yeah. I mean the carp.
You can if you fillet it right and you cook it a certain way. You can just pull it out all in one piece. But
because they said
carp even has a bunch of bones, it's a little harder.
Because I think they said like even top chefs have issues deboning the carp. That is really tough. Yeah, like there's so much bone in there. I'm gonna look that up because that's really.
Look, there's a bunch of carp here in my local lakes. So if I catch one day, I'm gonna keep it because it's a big fish.
Yeah,
it'll be fun to catch. I've tried before, but they weren't biting that day.
And what
I have bad luck. I have bad luck at fishing anyway. So, well, I'm almost done sharing that we're live.
I forget what they're called. Yeah, what is that? Like a public nuisance? Like.
Yeah.
like the cop had become like a nuisance or whatever. Like,
No, that's what it is.
he said, "Yo, you ever see? I was just thinking about it right now. Speaking about like California and all that stuff. You know Bosco,
The Asians,
the rapper
Vietnamese,
Bosco. He got the
Vietnamese.
tattoo all on. He's a black dude. He got the tattoos and all that on his face. Okay, so there's another rapper. I guess I forget. I think they're from Inglewood. So there's another rapper, but he's known for being like kind of like metrosexual, I guess. So that's why I keep catching myself because he was talking to Bosco like this, and Bosco's like, so he wasn't saying nothing at the time, but then they started arguing, and Bosco's like, come on, man, you got your hand under your chin the whole fucking time, looking at me like, he goes, what type of grown man puts his hand under his chin?
He's like, why are you looking at me like that with your hand under your chin?
So I just caught myself right now. I was like, wait, hold on.
I can't be doing that. Yep.
He said, you got a turtleneck with a jersey on. He was like, what type of grown man? Because the guy had because he had a turtleneck, but he had the Texas Rangers, the baby blue Texas Rangers jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a white turtleneck up to here with a baby blue Texas Rangers jersey on and a Texas Rangers hat. So Bosco's like, you sitting there with a turtleneck and a jersey on, and you coming at me. He's like, you're a grown man wearing a turtleneck and a jersey. He was like, and you're talking. He's like, you're sitting there, you got your hand under your chin. He's like, you're talking about me. So I just thought about that shit right now.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, you gotta check that out because the celebrity boxing.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, but while I go, start talking about some baseball previews because we gotta talk some baseball when I get back.
Yeah, we were trying to avoid our teams for now, but we have to.
Yeah. Give me 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
Maybe less. I'll be back.
I hope so. I'm taking over the show right now. Doing what I do. Shout out to everyone who's again with the birthday love. I appreciate everything. I see and hear everything. And then sometimes I don't express myself the right way, but I do appreciate everybody's love and support and watching. I just seen shout out to Ricky Franco. I just seen your comment. What's up, my brother? Go Mets. And I think you're Ricky Franco. No, Ricky likes the Suns. So because Jared's a Warriors head, so we got Suns and Warriors in the building. My Knicks are getting there. My Knicks are gonna be all right. They getting there. They're gonna be all right. Obi, lighten it up. Mets can't hold the lead just like every single season. Can't hold the damn lead. When I seen Finnegan come in the game, I was like, what? And I said, who the hell is that? Unbelievable. Then we got this stupid ass from the Yankees, Jorelli. What we got him for? Giselli, Jello, whatever the fuck his name is. Jello. Whatever the fuck they call him. The sports is crazy right now. Basketball seasons, basketball playoffs coming up. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know who's gonna win that one. Who's gonna win the finals this year? I was over here shopping.
What are you doing? Talking to yourself?
Yeah, I was just talking to the peoples. No, because my friend Ricky just commented, so I was like, shout out to my friend Ricky. He's a huge Met head, but I said, I think he's a Warriors fan, but then I remembered he's not. He's a huge Phoenix Suns head. Huge Phoenix Suns head.
We might clash.
Yeah, I'm like, how you
in the Western Conference?
Like Phoenix Suns, like, how does that work?
Warriors been looking good, man.
Except
Klay Thompson's on the click. Klay Thompson's on the click. He's put up 30 over 30. He put up 41 last night.
Klay's looking good, yeah.
He's put up over 30, I think, like the last 4 out of 6 games or 3 out of 5 games or something like that.
I like Jordan Poole.
Oh yeah, he carried the team for a while too, but he fell off towards the end of the season a little bit. But he's still good too.
Yeah,
Kuminga,
I like Cole.
That kid Kuminga is gonna be good for us, man.
I like Kuminga.
He can slam it. He does some crazy ass. Man, that kid's. They gotta bring him back. I hope.
We got Obi Toppin killing it for us. Obi is going crazy right now.
Who's that?
Obi Toppin. He won.
Did you guys make the play-in tournament?
Nah, we fell short.
Oh man! So the Cavaliers are playing. The Cavaliers are playing the Nets.
Yep. Nets are gonna win.
You think so? The Cavaliers haven't been looking too bad.
You know what? What did Kevin Love. What did he score? Like 50 the other night?
Did he?
Yeah. I didn't hear like 50 points the other night. Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
You know, he's always been a really good player, Kevin Love.
Speaking of basketball, though, the other day I was watching what was it? It was a Laker game. Was it the Lakers versus the Warriors when the Warriors beat the Lakers a couple days ago? And he said something like, I wrote it down. He said, "Are the Lakers starting to be like the Knicks, a destination where players do not want to go?"
Yeah.
Think about it. Like, really think about it. That's how the Lakers are starting. I didn't think about it until he said that. I was like, what the hell? That's for real. Nobody wants to go to the Lakers anymore.
I got something for you, actually. Oh, my God. I'm going to find it. I'm going to tag you. They put a picture of the Dodgers. And it says, because, you know, you guys are 1-2. It was like, don't tell me this year. No, it was like, I guarantee. Someone said, this year's Dodgers are going to be like the Lakers this past season. You guys are going to be the baseball version of the Lakers.
Hell,
I was like, oh, shit, I'm going to tag Jared.
No.
I said, I'm going to tag Jared in this shit. I mean, that's interesting to think about, though. It's early in the season, but it's interesting to think about it.
It's still early in the season, yeah, but every game counts.
See, that's the thing I hate about, like, when I get upset with baseball. Oh, it's just one game, dude. No, every freaking game counts because that one game will bite you in the ass at the end of the season, right?
Just like last year, the Giants won the division and we missed out by one game.
Right. Every game counts in baseball. I don't care. I hate that. Oh, it's 162. All right, that's cool. I want to win 162 fucking games.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, even if it's early in the season, who cares? You got to win.
Like, you had to see me in the car today. I was going off. I said some F words and stuff and some derogatory words. But at the same time, like, come on, dude. We can't hold a freaking lead against the fucking Phillies. We're up 4-0 in the 8th inning. We can't hold the lead, dude. I'm like, come on.
You guys lost 4-0.
We were 4-0 with like 2 outs in the 8th, and we fucking lost 5-4.
Oh, shit.
And then last night, the day before, we're up 2-1 going into the 9th. And we brought in like some guy I never heard of, some guy Finnegan or whatever, and he got rocked. I'm like, well, obviously, I said, because I was in the car. It says Finnegan. I said, oh, this game is over. I refreshed the thing. Phillies win. I said, I knew it. I absolutely knew it. I'm like, who is that guy, bro? I'm like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Like, we're the New York Mets. We have the highest payroll in baseball. Who the hell is this guy Finnegan in the fucking bullpen? I mean, come on.
Finnegan? I've heard of that guy, actually.
I don't know who he is at all.
Trevor Finnegan?
Nah, I don't think so.
It wasn't Trevor? Who's Trevor Finnegan?
I have no idea who Trevor Finnegan is.
By some artist that I was following on Instagram.
Yeah, who the hell is Trevor Finnegan?
He's probably a good artist.
Speaking of Kid and Play, remember in House Party? He goes to the window because they're partying. They had the party going on downstairs. So the husband goes to the window. He's like, stop all that music before I call the cops. And the wife, she's in the bed. She's like, leave those kids alone, Harold. Come to bed. And he turns around and he's like, Harold? Who the fuck is Harold? He's like, come to bed, Harold. Leave those kids alone. He's like, Harold? What the fuck is Harold?
Yeah. So let me see. So right now, like you said earlier, the Padres are 4-1. The Rockies are 3-1.
Rockies are pretty good.
Giants are 2-2. We're 1-2, and Arizona is 1-3. I mean,
yeah, they stink.
Like I said, every game counts, but it's still early. I hate saying that because every game counts, but
see, we look at baseball the same. That's the thing. We live and die with every freaking game.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Like, yo, can't hold the freaking lead, dude.
Yeah. 4 more days, I think Bauer's gonna be back.
Who?
Trevor Bauer.
Oh, is he coming back though?
Well, they've already suspended him like fucking 6 times.
But the Dodgers don't say nothing about him. He's never spoken
He's still
about.
a Dodger, though. I'm telling you, he's still a Dodger.
But no one talks about it.
You know what's a trip too? We're already 1-2, right? Have you noticed who hasn't pitched?
Who? Kershaw. That's right.
He's our 4th pitcher now. I thought he was gonna be our 2nd pitcher. They moved him down to the 4th spot.
You still predicting 20?
I think so. I think he could get there.
I hope you guys don't turn into the Lakers. I would really hate that.
No, hell, they ain't.
I would really be heartbroken about that.
No, there ain't no way. We got Trey
Can you
Turner.
imagine that?
They're all young. They're not all 35, 38. You know what I mean? There ain't no way they're the Lakers.
Because Mookie Betts is what, like 29, 30?
Yeah. Freddie Freeman, he's probably 32. The oldest one. He's 32. He's probably the old. No, Max Muncy, Justin Turner. They're older. But out of the newer kids, Trey Turner, Mookie Betts.
Well, Trey Turner.
Freddie Freeman's the oldest. Cody Bellinger's still like 28, 27. Cody Bellinger sucks though.
But he's been okay lately. Trey Turner's how old? He's 28. Turner?
Trey Turner?
Yeah, Trey Turner's 28. Justin Turner's what, like 30 something? I
think like 36.
Justin Turner is 37.
37?
From Long Beach.
Max Muncy, he's up there too. He's about 34, 30. Yeah, he's about 34.
Really?
I hope he's not younger than me. Shit. Motherfucker looks like a grown man. He's like a grown man. I look like a little kid out here.
He's 31.
Max Muncy's younger than me.
Yes. 31 years old. Yep.
God, that motherfucker looks like a grown man. He's a grown man.
He had a late start. He's a late bloomer.
We got him from
Oakland.
Yeah, from the A's. Mm-hmm.
He's a good player, man. I like Max Muncy. Chris Taylor, I don't know what the hell happened to him in the outfield the other day.
Oh, they were all messing up though in Colorado. Do you see Chris Bryant? Chris Bryant messed up too.
Yeah, he dropped. I mean, because that sun was crazy blaring.
Bellinger almost messed up too, but Bellinger was a little bit more understandable than Chris Taylor and Chris Bryant's. But everybody was messing up in that game because, the sun was right there.
I hate when the Mets go to Colorado. I really
Speaking of who was it? Austin Barnes, though? Did you see Austin Barnes' home run?
No.
In Colorado yesterday? 459 feet. Something like that.
I hate it over there.
That's freaking crazy. I know like the air helps it, but Austin Barnes, 459er?
Man. I hate it over there. I don't like when the Mets go to Colorado. The Mets always go up 10-0, and then before you know it, it's 10-3, 10-7, and then they lose. I'm like, how do you lose a 10-0 lead? Between the Mets and the Giants, like my dad called me last night. He goes, you ever notice between the Mets and the Giants, they can't hold a fucking lead? I was like, nope, we cannot hold the lead. Even the freaking the Knicks. Remember, you always text me, always like, wait, the Knicks were just up by 20 and he lost by 20.
You did that twice this year against the Nets.
Yeah. You're like, how does that happen?
Because I thought both those games, the first game, I was like, I thought you were going to be able to talk crap to Ron. No. You guys were up by like 20-something that first game, and then you guys lost. So last week, I was like, oh, damn, you guys are beating the shit out of the Nets. And no, you guys fucking lost.
At work, my boy Corey, he watches the show. He came up to me, and he said, yo, you guys are giving it to the Nets tonight because he's a Lakers fan. So I said, Corey, we're going to lose this. I guarantee we're going to lose by like 20. Nah, not tonight. You guys are red hot. The game, he texted me right away. He said, you called it. He said, somehow you knew they were going to lose by more than 20. I said, yeah, I'm a Knicks fan. I see it all the time.
I knew because I know my fucking team.
It happens all the time. And then he was like, would you trade us Randall for Westbrook? I said, nah, I wouldn't want Westbrook. I'm good with him.
Julius Randle?
Yeah.
I've been seeing rumors about Westbrook going to the Hornets to play with LaMelo.
I seen that.
I think that would be pretty good, though, if you think about it.
I think that'll work out.
An older guy with that type of skill set to play with the younger dudes.
I like the Hornets team.
That'll
They're
be
good.
good, I think.
I like the Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan finally has a good team.
And who is the Pelicans? Zion Williamson. They made the playoffs, right? The play-in tournament.
Yeah, they did. You're right.
Yeah, they made it. The play-in tournament.
They beat out the Lakers. Yeah.
Yeah, because we beat them yesterday.
You're right.
The day before, whatever. I think yesterday. Well, technically the day before. But they're saying Zion Wilson might play that first game in the play-in tournament.
Really? That'd be exciting for the NBA to see him play again.
Yeah, because he's good for basketball. As cliche as that sounds, I hate when people say, "Oh, he's good for the league," but he is. People want to watch him. People want to watch that kid play.
Yeah, you know what I hate? I hate when they say, "Well, that's bullshit, though." When the Knicks are good, NBA is good. Well, the NBA hasn't been good there for the last 30 years because the Knicks suck. So I don't know how true that is.
I guess that's what I've heard that too, but that's what they also say about the Warriors. And when they say it about the Warriors, it means more. I'm not talking shit, but when the Warriors are doing good, it is actually better for the whole league.
You don't think when the Knicks are good though that it's crazy for the NBA?
It is good. It's kind of like the 49ers and Giants.
Right. Remember we spoke about that.
Those two top NFC teams, when they're good, it's good for the NFL and it's good for the league.
Yeah, we spoke about, I forgot we talked about that. Yeah, the 49ers and Giants, when they're both good, it's just good for the NFL.
Now you can say that too about the Kings in the NHL.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah, because there's a big market in California. So when the Kings are doing good, people watch more.
Look at the Rangers right now. That garden is packed every night.
Aren't the Kings caught up with you guys for like points and shit?
Yeah, we're close. Yeah, we're up. Yeah, we're close to each other.
Teams aren't looking too shabby, man.
Right? Remember I said both of our teams are really good.
Wouldn't that be pretty cool if we meet you guys in the finals again?
Yeah, but this time, we're not holding back.
Well, yeah, this time we don't have who is it? Martinez. Yeah, it was Martinez, huh? With that little, he got the little pass and hit it in the game 7.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Wasn't that Martinez against you guys? And
yeah
game 7. Martinez. Yeah, in overtime.
Yeah, but it was what, game 5?
Game was 6? It?
Yeah, if it was game 7, I would have been crying and devastated.
Because it was game 7, no?
But guess what?
It was overtime, that's for sure.
We had a lead in every one of those games. We had a lead, and we could not hold on against the Kings.
Was that the series? Was that the year when the Kings started out 3-0 against every single playoff series?
Yeah, and then I remember the first game of the series, I had a party to go to, and I was pissed about it. And I was forced to go. And I remember looking at my phone, it was 3-0 Rangers, like in the first period. And I was like, woo! I was like, we're on fire. By the time I got home from the bus, we were losing already. I'm like, yo, come on. Like, my teams cannot hold the lead. My thing with Henrik Lundqvist, if they call you the king, you got to hold the fucking lead. I'm sorry. Then the next game, we're up 2-0. And then, like, in 15 seconds, you guys up 3-2. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm like, you know what? Never mind. And then that game, you guys beat us. So you got ties to the Garden, too, because the Kings actually won in Madison Square Garden, right? Yeah, you celebrated the Stanley Cup in Madison Square Garden.
That's the thing about all my teams, man. They always win championships on the road.
On the road.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yeah, just like the Dodgers when we got the asterisk, the Disney World Series.
Yeah, the Disney Series.
In Houston. Or not Houston, but it was
the bubble.
Our home was in Texas. I was like, man, what the hell? What is that? That was stupid.
But wait,
no,
wasn't
COVID was dying down a little bit? We still have to play in Texas.
Huh? Wasn't it San Diego?
No, that year we played. Well, what was it? It was at the NLCS. Yeah, it was the NLCS. We played in Texas at home, and the Astros played in Dodger Stadium at home.
That's the strangest, like.
This is stupid.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense at all.
But that's what they did. I was like, what is that, man? Oh shit, what'd I do?
Baseball always make you scratch your head. Right? Baseball just does like the most stupidity, like the stupidity in baseball is just outrageous. Like they're so anti-consumer. They just like they'll rub you the wrong way to where you don't want to watch baseball no more.
Yeah.
Right? Like they just do. Like I thought they were taking away the Ghost Runner, and the Ghost Runner is back again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for
extra innings.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, I think I told you this the other time. I hate that rule when we're on the road, or if we're on the
I
road.
hate when the other
I
team
like
goes
it when it
last
benefits
with the
us.
Ghost Runner.
Like if we score on that shit, I'm like, oh yeah, I like that rule. But when it fucking bites us in the ass, I'm like, oh, we gotta get rid of that shit. You know what I mean?
Well, the Mets never move a base runner over, so it's 1 strikeout, 2 strikeout, 3 strikeout. The next team comes up with the Ghost Runner. They bump one over, and then the next is the game's over. The Mets just can't move a base. I swear to God.
So whatever happened with Baez? He just walked on. He just left you guys.
The Mets offered him money, but they didn't want to offer him all that money that Detroit, because I think he's a bad clubhouse guy. I think that's the thing. The Mets wanted him because remember he told the fans "fuck off." Remember, he gave the fans a thumbs down, and once you do that in New York, you're done. But I think he's been playing good in Detroit, though.
But you guys have had players like that before, like divas, like a Puig. You guys had Cespedes.
Yeah, but Cespedes was a psychopath too. Yeah, he's on the farm.
There you go, man. Like that, I don't know. You guys need players like that. I've told you before. I've told you many times. You guys need players like that.
Personality.
Yeah. Because now you guys are too professional. Like it's just by the book. It's by the book too much. Nobody's gonna care.
Right. That's I guess I like Lindor a little bit because of that. He got the blue hair and all that shit. He got some.
Oh, speaking of random players, though, man, who's the kid from Toronto? Bo Bichette.
Yeah, Dante Bichette's son.
I had never heard of the kid until like the last 3. I swear, the last 3 nights, I had never heard of him until the last 3 nights. I see him all over Sports Center, MLB Network. That kid is doing all kinds of crazy offensive plays, defensive plays. I never heard of him.
What?
I never heard of him. I swear.
How do you
know? I was telling my uncle too. Last night, Anthony, I was like, I never heard of that damn kid. I was like, what the hell?
Ron gets so mad at you when you do that because Ron says this is so much of a bubble for your own teams. How do you not? I'm shocked you didn't know who Bo Bichette is.
I never heard of Bichette, man.
What?
You heard of him. You know who he is.
Yeah, that's Dante Bichette's son.
I never heard of him.
You know his dad, though, right?
No.
Dante Bichette, the Hall of Fame. Well, he should be in the Hall of Fame. From the Colorado Rockies.
Nope.
Wow.
I never heard of him, man. That's right. I mean, shit, if he was a Rocky, then I never.
Look at
he's a Hall of Famer for the Rockies.
Numbers. His father's numbers.
He's a Hall of Famer for the Rockies. His dad.
Yes.
He's like the only Hall of Famer for the Rockies. Then that's what I'm assuming.
No, the one who made the Hall of Fame for the Rockies is Larry Walker, but that was Larry Walker's right hand man was Dante Bichette. You never heard of Dante?
Never heard of Bichette.
Yeah,
never heard of it.
He how many All-Star games? 4. He's a 4-time All-Star, and he finished with 274 home runs with a 299 bat. That's the thing what's so great about him is that he was a slugger, but hit for average. He finished with 1,141 RBIs, 934 career runs.
So how long has Bichette been in the league? Because he's only what, like 24? I think he's 24. I looked him up earlier. He's 24 years old.
Yeah, Bo Bichette.
Yeah, Bo. B-O. Legit, just B-O.
Yeah, like body order. Bo Bichette.
Yeah, well, it's not B-E-A-U. It's legit just Bo.
It's Bo Bichette. Well, you know what happens with them? The Blue Jays, I don't know if you realize, they have a legacy team. So you have Vlad Guerrero Jr., you have Bo Bichette, and then you have Craig Biggio Jr.
I've heard of him. Yeah, everybody's heard of Biggio.
So they
have
a
bunch of kids.
They have all the juniors.
Hall of Fame parents.
Yeah. The Blue Jays have the legacy team. Yeah, they have the Hall of Fame parents. Yeah. Which I guess that helps.
And Guerrero too? Huh.
Yeah, Vlad Guerrero Jr.
Yeah. Dude, that kid he's badass.
I love it because they're tearing the Yankees' ass right now. I love that. Anytime a team tears up the Yankees, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I
Did you
love
see
that.
Aaron Judge? I saw him yesterday on MLB Network. He was saying how he wanted to get a big contract going, but he said even though we didn't get the contract going, I want to be Yankee for life. So I'm going to take what I can this year, and I'm still going to play my ass off for the Yankees. That's
I don't know,
badass, man.
There's rumblings about the Mets coming swooping in on him, but I don't even know if I want him.
I'm sure he's saying he wants to be a Yankee for life. I'm pretty sure if he moves down the street in New York, I bet you would take that.
I don't even know if I want him. To be honest with you, nah. Think about it. He's already 30.
He's injured half the damn season.
Yeah, he's hurt all the time. He's 30 years old already. He got like that body type that breaks down. I don't know if I would want him.
No, speaking of injured players too, and like moving, did you see what LeBron said a couple days ago?
What did he say again? He said something.
They asked him. They're like, "Okay, so we know you want to play with your son when he comes into the league in 2 years, but besides your son, who do you want to play with before you retire?"
Steph.
He said Steph Curry. He's like, "Man, Steph Curry. I really want to play with Steph Curry."
That sounds good.
And you see what you see all Steph Curry is like, oh man. He kind of laughed. He's like, I mean, it's all respect when you get people like that, like saying stuff about you and they want to play with you and stuff. But he pretty much said, like, next question.
He sounds good
right now. We don't want LeBron, dude. We don't want LeBron, man. No, hell no. He would fucking ruin the team. He would ruin the team. I swear.
You wouldn't want LeBron on your team, though?
Nope. Maybe 2 years ago. I'll give you that. 2 years ago, maybe. Because my uncle Pancho, he didn't want LeBron. But once he became a Laker, he was like, okay, he has Lakers on the front of his jersey. And he's playing for the – that's another thing I want to talk about. You play for the team on the name on the front of your jersey, not the name on your back.
Right.
So he was like, okay, I hate LeBron, but now he's a Laker. Let's see what he can do. And he won a championship.
And he is averaging 30 points a game this year.
Oh, yeah. If he would have played like 2 more games, he would have got the scoring title, huh?
Yeah. So you want to take
that? That was one big thing I wanted to talk to you about. Speaking of my uncle, too, I was telling him about it because we got into it the other day about how they say, you got to play for the name on the front of your jersey, not the name on the back of your jersey.
Right.
What do you think about when coaches say that to players? Before I get into what I want to say, what do you think about it? Because I'm going to get deep into it, man.
That's like a slippery
You probably don't know what I'm trying to get at, but I want to see what you think about it.
That's a slippery slope. It's like, I don't know. Because you, as a player, though, if you're just playing for that team, that doesn't mean they're going to give you a contract. If you're not performing stat-wise, you still have to be selfish in a way. Like, you have to still make your money. Like, you can't be the perfect teammate. So
you're thinking more outside the box, more personal.
Right. Like,
that's how I told my uncle, because you always hear people, that's what he told me about LeBron. He's like, I hate LeBron. But as soon as he put that jersey on, it was about the name on the front of the jersey, not the name on the back.
Right.
And you always see like the sports movies and like you see coaches in the locker room saying, it's not about the name on the back of your jersey, it's about the name on the front of your jersey. If I was a professional athlete and they told me that, I'd be like, fuck you. Right. I'm playing for my fucking family. What do you mean it's not about the name on the back of my jersey?
Right.
I'm doing this to fucking put food on the table for my kids.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be part of this big old $1 billion organization, but what do you mean it's not about the name on the back of my jersey? That's why I'm playing in the first place.
Right, because if you are a teammate and you're just passing up all your stats and giving everyone else the numbers, they'll just let you go. Yeah. There's no reward for that.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I completely agree with you there.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I'm prideful. Yeah, I'm playing for the 49ers or the Dodgers or the Lakers or Warriors or whatever it is. But if a coach told me it's not about the name on the back of your jersey, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So you're saying my family don't matter? Fuck you. That's why I look at it when I know I'm probably thinking too much about it because I think too damn much. But you know what I mean?
Well, I like when players get their money. And what's the players always say, like T.O. and them? They said the NFL is going to be around when I'm gone. So I'm going to make my money now because I have an expiration date. The NFL
and that's another thing too. That's why I'm not mad when fans get mad about their favorite player leaving their team to go to a different team for more money. they gotta do what they gotta do to make their money because they don't know
Right.
how long they're gonna play in the big leagues. They might get cut next year.
The
So they
Dodgers
gotta
are
make their
always going to
money
be
right
around.
now.
The Mets, Dodgers, Yankees were always going to be around. Those players have
Mhm.
expiration dates. You got to get what you can
Yeah,
now.
so they got to make their money right now. They
Right.
might look like a sellout, but they're still professional. When you go to work and stuff, you ask for a raise.
Right.
You know,
I'm not saying, well, I'm working for the company in the front of my shirt, not for my name. No, dude, I want to make my money because I have an expiration date.
Yeah,
You're gonna be around forever. I'm gonna have to get my money while, especially like in the NFL. The average player lasts what 3.5 seasons in the NFL. Like you don't last a long time in football, especially if you play like running back or something. Yo, you gotta get your money now.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I hate that.
Like if Saquon Barkley leaves because he wants more money, then good for him. That's how I look at it. Good for you. You have an expiration date, bro. The Giants are going to be around forever. The Giants have been around for 150 years. They're going to still be around no matter if you leave or not.
150 years? God damn, you guys are old.
No, the Giants been around, in 2014, it was 90. So they've been around almost 100 years. Next 2 years, so it's 98 years they've been around.
Damn. Yeah, the 49ers were 76 because last year they had the 75th.
But you have the same patch every year, though.
Remember I was saying that one episode?
Yeah.
I think I was having like some kind of deja vu or something.
Because Cap had that.
Remember I was saying how I could have swore we had that 75th anniversary patch for like 5 years?
Cap had it.
We didn't.
He didn't?
No, but that's why I was tripping out. Because I saw that patch for a long time.
But Cap had that patch on that one season, didn't he?
That's what I thought. But we never had that patch ever. It's like a Mandela effect. It's a Mandela effect, man. Because I remember I was talking shit about it. It's like, we've had that patch for like, how many times are we going to have a fucking 75th anniversary?
No, I remember that shit.
Yeah, but last year was our 75th anniversary. That's why I tripped up. Because I was talking all that shit and I looked it up. And that was the first season we had that patch.
Oh, I found the picture with Cap with the patch. It's the same patch, but it says 70th anniversary.
Oh, that's probably what I was thinking then. That's what I was. It's like a diamond
patch.
It's a diamond.
Yeah, same exact patch, colors and everything.
So I don't feel stupid then. I don't feel
because I thought the same thing.
Okay, so yes, I'm not crazy then.
Especially after you said it the first time. Every time I seen that patch, I'm like, wait. They have that patch every season.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, damn it. I was like, how many times you have a fucking 75th anniversary for fucking 10 years? Okay, so now I feel better. I'm like, okay, I'm not going crazy. Because I thought I was going to have a deja vu or some kind of Mandela effect thing in my head.
Yeah, but unless they do it every year, like 70, 71, 72.
Yeah. Because the NFL, huh? They have like logos and stickers and patches for everything that happens.
For everything.
A player that you never heard of dies, they got to put a patch on the thing, a little sticker on the back of the helmet. You know.
Well, I remember when Sean Taylor died. I remember.
Oh, the 21.
But you know what? I feel like they overrate him a little bit. Like he was good, but I don't remember. I remember the Giants never lost to him. I never remember him like. Right.
You said it first. I would have said it, but I never wanted to say that.
Like I remember him.
I'll be honest. The only play I remember him doing was when he cracked that dude in the Pro Bowl. That's it. That's the only play I remember him doing. I don't remember him in the regular season.
No. And being
that's like Patrick Willis. Say Patrick Willis died. He had one good play in the Pro Bowl.
Right.
They would do the same thing to him. Like, oh, he would have been the best ever. But they never knew he would have fucking retired early and this and that. But if he would have retired early or died, he would have been the best ever.
Because they always say he's the greatest safety.
But now that he's still alive, they don't even talk about him.
No. Because they always say with Sean Taylor, they always say, maybe the greatest safety of all time. I said, well, what's the criteria there? Because being in the same division as him, the Giants used to pick them apart.
Yep.
The Giants never lost to Sean Taylor. So I'm like,
yes, that's what I'm saying. So say Patrick Willis either died or retired. They probably talk about him like, oh, well, he did retire, but say he died.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he would have been the best ever. But since he retired early, they don't talk about him. Same. I don't want to. No disrespect. I feel bad
No, we're
bringing it
not
up. But,
aim. No, he
no, I
was a
feel
good
bad bringing this
player.
one up. But say Pat Tillman didn't die in war.
What you know? What I don't really remember if he was a good player or not. To be honest
I
with
don't
you,
either. That's the thing. I don't remember.
but you would
But if he
think
would
he
have been
was
a good
great,
player, maybe we remember. Right?
right? I see where you're going with that because I
Yes. But
don't.
since he died in war, I mean, because according to people, he played in my division.
Yeah,
According to people, he was really good, this and that, and he quit in his prime to go fight in Afghanistan and got killed.
friendly fire.
Yeah, friendly fire. So I don't know, but I don't know. I guess that's his story though, huh? Like he was in his prime, he retired, went to war, and he got killed. That's his thing. He didn't. I don't know. It's
I
crazy.
think I think they idolize him because he left money on the table.
Yeah, that's what I was
He
gonna.
left a
That's what I was
big
trying to get at.
contract on
Yeah,
the
his
table.
was different. Yeah,
Let me look at his stats.
yeah, because he was pretty good. He was good.
He was what, safety also, wasn't he?
Safety. He was a big ass safety, was he? That
Let's
motherfucker
see.
was huge.
Mm,
Motherfucker like a linebacker.
maybe a linebacker too.
He was a
He had a,
linebacker. He had a linebacker body.
no, he was a
Big old-
safety.
He was a big old white boy.
He was a safety,
Was
5'11",
he?
202 pounds. Yeah.
202 pounds?
Yeah.
What? What
Mm-hmm.
was his height?
5'11".
Damn, so that's my size.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he look big as hell when you see him on
Yeah,
TV and shit?
he looked built. Yeah, he
He
did.
looks like a linebacker.
Let me see his stats. Hold on.
What the hell? That's crazy right there.
I
I didn't
hate
know
to, like,
that. I'll be honest. That's news to me.
Let me look at his stats.
But I don't know. That's the thing. Like yeah. Like if a player dies or something, like yeah, it's obviously sad. Like the other day when Hasty died.
James Haston.
Haston, yeah, when he died, it's sad when like professional athletes that you know about die.
Right.
But then when they die, like the media and everybody builds it up to be more dramatic. You know what I mean?
Like how Adam Schefter got in trouble for telling the truth about Dwayne Haskins.
Oh, he did? What did he say?
He said, "Oh, Dwayne Haskins died today." Dwayne Haskins, the quarterback who started at Ohio State, but had trouble catching on in the NFL with the Washington football team and the Steelers, passed away today. So everyone's like, "Oh, how you do that to him?"
Kept it real?
He kept him.
Shit, he wasn't lying. I mean, the kid was, and that's why I knew him. I knew him more from college.
Yeah, from Ohio State.
Nobody made it to the NFL, to be honest. I never knew he was an NFL player until I saw the thing.
Oh, you didn't know he was in the league?
I know he got drafted by the Washington team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck to call them. The Washington Commanders.
Yeah, what are
Washington,
they now? The Guardians now?
The
Like
Senegals.
The Commandos.
What's the Seattle team? The
Kraken.
The Washington Kraken. That's what. Oh, there's something like that. Some shit like that. You know what I mean? I know he got drafted, but what I'm saying, I remember he was badass in college. He was badass in college.
You got me cracking up here. The Washington Kraken.
Oh, my bad. The Washington Kraken. They're like that. It's sorry ass team, but they gotta change name.
But you remember, you know what sticks out to me with him was when he threw a touchdown. The game is not over yet. He's on the sideline. He's in the stands taking pictures. His defense blows the lead and they lose.
Oh, just like last night. Who was it? The Nuggets against the Lakers. Did you see that?
The Nuggets were up by like 10 with like a minute left and they lost somehow.
They were up by 5 with like 12 seconds.
How did they lose?
And they were cheering and partying and they fucking lost. They were out there cheering and running on the court, running up and down the court.
How do you
and
lose
they
that
lost.
game?
That was a crazy game.
If you bet the over on that, you hit because I bet the over on that.
There you go. You got to tell me. So how you been doing on the betting shit?
Won $500, $534, whatever the other night. But that was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today I lost. I lost like maybe $40.
You gotta stop betting on the damn Giants and Padres, man. What are you doing? I know you're just trying to make something good content for the podcast and talk shit to me. Hey, I won money on the
But you know
Padres
what's
and
crazy
Giants.
though?
You gotta stop doing that.
You see, what I realize is this: I don't like to touch my teams. You know why? Because there's times where sometimes I'm like, ooh.
So you're Pete Rose. You'll bet, but you ain't betting on your team.
I'm not betting my team because first of all, my teams never cover. If I bet my team the way my luck is, they blow it anyway.
Yeah, so you're Pete Rose, and what was the kid in the NFL that got suspended recently? The receiver,
Calvin Ridley
for the Falcons.
Mm-hmm. Calvin Ridley.
Okay, so I see. That's
what
what
he said. I didn't bet my team.
I'm a betting. I would bet in sports too, but I'm not betting against my team.
Yeah, I would never bet against my team unless, like, a couple of times this year, the Knicks were heavy favorite, and I knew they didn't deserve to be heavy favorites, and I would take the spread for the other team, still the Knicks to win, but I would have the other team not losing by as much as they were supposed to lose by.
Oh, okay.
But I would never sit there like, oh, I hope they lose these points. But I find myself rooting for teams I never thought I would root for. Like, I'm not that against the. I mean, you and I have a show together, so I kind of feel like we're connected. Like, our teams are connected anyway through history, regardless. So it's like I'm rooting. I'm sitting there going for the Dodgers. I'm sitting there going for the Phillies.
That's a good man.
I'm like, come on. Like, the Phillies, I needed the Phillies to beat the A's. And I'm sitting there like, come on. I want the Phillies to win. And I sat there. I was like, you know what? It's true. When you have money on a game, it changes everything. Like, it just changes the way you look at the sport. Like, I'm sitting there rooting for teams I would never in a million years go for. Sitting there going for the Braves. I'm going crazy for the Braves to win. I'm like, wait a second. I had to catch myself for something. Wait. I'm actually sitting here going for the Braves. They're my team's division.
Yeah.
It's hard, man. There's like a fine line there with gambling.
So let me ask you this. This is more like a little, like, not too personal. Is your wife okay with you doing the FanDuel and stuff like that?
Not really, but I blew my own cover because my brother-in-law was like, oh, Udelka, I'm sorry, I apologize because I got him into the gambling. And she's like, I told him stop betting. I said, yeah, but I won $540 on Friday. And she said, wait, you didn't tell me that. And my brother-in-law was like, uh-oh, should never said nothing. So then today in the car, she was like, oh.
So where's my percentage at? Where's my shit?
All of a sudden we went to the mall, everything was on me. So I was like, that don't make no sense to win, and I gotta blow the shit.
Yeah.
But you hit and miss. Like, you miss a lot more than you hit. But it's always the team you would never expect. Like, you guys, I had a 7 or 8 team parlay to win $320. Everybody covered except for you guys. I'm like, look, the one time I need the Dodgers to beat the Rockies, they blow it. I'm like, look at that. Like, I'm like, I can't believe I'm sitting here going hard for the Dodgers. But
I guess I saw something like that was the first series we lost against the Rockies in Colorado too, I guess, since 2013 or something like that. Almost 10 years.
No, it's incredible.
We lost in opening week.
That's horrible place to start.
We haven't lost a series to the Rockies in forever.
And that's a horrible place to start the season. There's some ugly, like, nothing against the Rockies. I don't know. I don't like them. Like, I don't know. They got
some good players though. Like that kid, who was it? Joe, the big old Korean kid.
Like, it's like 3 letters, right? It's like Rocks or something's his name.
His last name is Joe. It just says Joe on the back of his jersey. He has long hair, Indian hair.
Yeah.
That kid's gonna be badass, man. I like him.
I seen him run the bases today, I think, or yesterday.
Yeah, he kicked our ass.
Chris Bryant, who
hit him. We hit him in the hand, and he got pissed off, and he stole the bases, and he came around to score. That was the game-winning run.
Yeah. And then I see Chris Bryant. He picked a good place to hit, I guess, in Colorado.
Yeah, but he hasn't really done shit for them, has he?
He's hasn't been so great, has he? He's not that. Is he? What happened to him? Because he's not.
He should have came to the Dodgers.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hope. I mean, I would hate to have you guys turn into the Lakers, man. I really would, but
That ain't gonna happen.
I don't know, man. Maybe you know what? Don't forget, you guys lost a couple of pieces though, too.
We've only played 3 games.
Every game counts.
I know, but we've only played 3 games. We can't say we're gonna be the Lakers already.
I forget who posted some news site said that like, oh, the Dodgers gonna be the baseball version of the Lakers.
No, hell no, man. I'm telling you, there's no way. Those guys were in their mid-30s. They brought a bunch of legends, not legends, but all-stars all together, all in 1 year, all at the same time. You can't do that.
Supposedly, you guys had the best lineup in history of baseball.
That's what they say. I don't know. If you
I
think
don't
about
know
it,
if
to
you
be
guys are better
honest,
than the Yankees lineup back in the
if
day,
you
though.
think about it like this, look at. I'll name our lineup right now off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Turner, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy, Justin Turner, Austin Barnes, Gavin Lux, Chris Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all those 8 players I just named, 8 players, the only all-stars you had heard of before was Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Trey Turner, and maybe Max Muncy. Nobody's ever really cared about Justin Turner, Chris Taylor, Austin Barnes.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So the other names do kind of stand out a little bit, but besides that, I don't think we're all that built up like everybody thinks.
Because you know what's so funny? Like I remember at the last time at City Field, Ron goes, the Dodgers are good. He said, but I don't know anyone in their lineup besides Mookie Betts. He's like, everyone else I never heard of.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out Ron. That's a good point. That's what I've been trying to tell people.
Yeah, like Gavin Lux. I'm like, who's that? Who's Max Muncy? I never heard of none of these. Chris
and
Taylor.
we got Max Muncy and just turn off the streets pretty much.
And Chris Taylor's also from the A's, isn't he? Didn't you guys get him from the A's also, Chris Taylor?
I don't even remember. He came out of nowhere, to be honest.
Because the A's seem to like.
He was a nobody too. He was like his first year with us. He was like mediocre.
Yeah.
But then out of nowhere, he became. I call him. Nobody calls him this, but I call him. It might be a name for him soon. Chris Clutch Taylor. That's what I call him.
He's Clutch, Chris Taylor.
Chris Clutch Taylor. Yep, you heard it here first.
On Another Shade of Blue, season 2.
Mm-hmm. Season 2, episode 2.
And it's true. You know what it is? You guys are just analytic driven. So your analytic lineup is players you never really heard of, but you produce.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like if you look at the Mets lineup, how about the Mets lineup? You know anyone like besides? Did you even know Lindor?
No, remember I told you that.
Oh, yeah,
I was like Lindor. I was like, where did he come from?
Yeah, and I said the Indians.
I guess he's a super. That's kind of my fault though, because he is a superstar, I guess. But
I don't know.
That was my fault for not knowing about him.
I don't know if he's a superstar.
I would consider Baez more of a superstar than him.
Yeah, I would too.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm having old man back issues, so I'm trying to like work my back out a little bit here. I'm like trying to find a sweet spot. But like, okay, you know who else?
So I know Lindor.
You didn't know Pete Alonso until the home run derby.
Yep, but I know him now.
He hit a grand slam yesterday. Last night he hit a grand slam.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
So I know Lindor, Pete Alonso,
Conforto,
DeGrom.
Oh, of course, DeGrom.
That's about it.
Starlin Marte.
Oh shit! Oh, you guys got him this year, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starlin Marte, Brandon Nimmo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So I do know more players than I thought. Yeah. We just got rid of Billy McKinney. What are you doing? You froze up on your boy? Did you freeze or what? What's this boy doing, man? Trying to have a staring contest? Oh, he took off. Let's see. Uh-oh. Do I got to send him the link? I don't know how to do the link. That's all him. All right, folks, work with me. I got to find the... Let's see what this boy doing. Okay. Let's see. Now I got to be the moderator on this mug.
I see you.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, we just had.
I was like, I gotta be the moderator. I gotta figure out how to copy the link and email it
That's
to you.
how I
was.
was.
Oh,
You
shit.
see that when you stepped off, I was like, "Hello, everyone." I was like, "What can we?"
No, that's what I was like. Oh shit! I was like, work with me, people. Work with me. I gotta buy
Yeah.
some time. I gotta find the link. I gotta email it to them. Like, I'm not used to doing this part.
No, it's more than what it looks like.
Yeah. What happened?
It just completely froze up. I don't know what happened.
I froze.
Yeah, you froze, but then I looked at my internet and it
No,
had
you
the
were froze.
exclamation
You were
point.
doing
Yeah,
like
froze
the.
up.
You were doing like the thing like.
Yeah, you were looking at me like. We were talking like yeah, Starling Marte,
Mm-hmm.
and of course like our pitchers like DeGrom, Scherzer, and that's it, right? You don't really know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Scherzer, he just legit walked from us, man. He didn't like LA. You could tell
No,
he didn't like LA. He didn't like
didn't.
LA at all.
No. And the funny thing is, they kept saying he was a West Coast guy, but he said, "No, I want to be on the East Coast." He was like,
And speaking of that, that's why I want Trevor Bauer back, because Trevor Bauer, he's an LA guy.
Big time.
I follow him on YouTube and stuff. He bought a big old warehouse in LA and he made a big old training facility. He wants to be a Dodger.
Yeah.
That's why if they don't bring him back, it's gonna be sad for him because he spent all that money with this big old facility. He has a huge facility.
Go to San Diego.
Oh shit, no.
Right?
I mean, he wasn't a Dodger that long, but if he went to San Diego, we'd hate him. It's like Jock Peterson. Jock Peterson is a Giant now. Jock Peterson went to the Braves. No, he went to the Cubs, right?
Yeah, then the Braves won a World Series.
And now, yeah, we liked him still, but now that he's a Giant, when he comes back to LA, he's getting booed.
You think so?
Kidding. Oh, for sure. If I went to a game when he's there, I'm booing his ass.
Because he's with the Giants.
Yes, that's how it is.
Okay.
He could play for any other team and we'll cheer him. But now that he's a Giant, he's done in LA.
See, that's strange.
He's done. I mean, he's not. That's how it is.
That's strange because
that's probably how Richard Sherman was with the 49ers. When he came to the 49ers, when he went back to Seattle, they probably booed his ass. It's like that.
They probably did.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that. Because Jock Peterson, we love Jock Peterson, but he left us pretty much. I mean, we offered him a contract, but he didn't like it, so he left. Because he was getting into like a little feud with I think AJ Pogg's playing time and stuff, and what Pogg was about to get, even though Pogg's gone now.
Yeah, Pogg's with the White Sox now, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I miss that guy too, but man, he was a hell of a Dodger. I loved him. But because we wanted to bring Peterson back, but now that he's gone and he played for the other two teams, we still liked him. But now he's a Giant. He's done in LA. Just like that. I swear, just like that, he's done. That's how it is in LA.
And how far is San? Because that's strange. Because the fact that San Fran's so far away from LA, right?
But it's the rivalry, though.
It's the rivalry, right?
Yeah, it's the rivalry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And how far from LA is San Diego?
Probably about an hour, 10 minutes.
So Bauer could go right on the interstate. He'll be all right.
Yeah, because he wasn't a Dodger that long, so
No.
I mean, I would care because I like Bauer, man. I'm always telling my uncle, my friend Georgie, I love Bauer. I love his tactics or his little when he does a sword shit.
Yeah,
I like his cockiness. I like that. You know, he doesn't talk shit. He does his own little thing. I like that.
Did you like Max when you guys had him?
I liked him until he got too tired off of fucking a 4 inning game, and I was like, "What the hell's wrong with this motherfucker?" We talked about it last week. I was like, "Man, ain't no way he's fucking that tired. There's no way, dude."
I feel like he quit.
There was
on
something
the
else
Dodgers,
with
right?
that. There was something else. He must have did drugs or got drunk. I don't know. It was something.
I feel like he quit on the Dodgers.
He did. It was he quit.
Because he talked so bad about the Dodgers once he was with the Mets. He was like, that organization ruins your arm. They don't know what they're doing with pitching and everything. So, yeah, I feel like he just hated being in LA. He hated it.
Yeah. I think that's what it came down to because I don't think we ruined his damn arm. He wanted to pitch that game. That 4 inning game. He wanted to play that game.
He said the Dodgers have all these analytic nerds that don't know what they're talking about.
Because he pitched that one game like 6 or 7 innings, and then he had a day off, and then he volunteered to pitch the next playoff game. That was his damn choice. And he pitched the 4 innings, and he fucked up his arm. He was all exhausted for fucking the whole month straight after that.
Well, look what he did recently with the Mets. In spring training, he decides, I want to throw 100 pitches. He throws 100 pitches in a spring training game, then his hamstring is hurt. So he was game time decision his first start, and that's why he went, he said he pitched like 60% or something his first start.
No, so that's the thing, though, because, he's a badass pitcher. So his arm works, right? But he's old. So he can still pitch the damn ball, but his fucking legs and his torso and shit, it's fucked up.
And he goes max capacity.
What is he, like 36, 36? He's at least 37, huh?
37.
Yep. So he looks like a hell of a pitcher when he's pitching, but in the meantime, his body's getting fucked up.
It's weird, too, how we're always connected now, our teams. Like, we do a show, and then, like he went from the Dodgers to the Mets. Mm-hmm. Then you guys had our guy, what was his name? McKinley?
Oh, yeah, Billy McKinley.
Yeah.
He's gone. He's gone. He didn't do shit for us. I remember I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because, I remember he only played with the guys for like 50 games, 40 games?
I was like, you know what? He's okay. I said, you guys.
That's what I was telling you because I think you're trying to build him up like, oh, yeah, you guys got this badass fucking Mets player. He's badass. That's what I think you were doing, huh? You were trying to build him up.
I like Billy. I like Billy Kay.
No, he was good. He was humble. He was a humble. Yeah. And that's what I like too about humble. I like humble players. He was humble. He was quiet. And was professional. But
Billy Mick. I like Billy Mick.
But he sucked. Good.
No, he didn't.
He had one play. He had, I think, one triple. And then his first game, he fucked up that. It was like a ground ball towards him in the outfield, and he fucking muffed it, and it went.
I remember that.
He did a fucking
I've seen that a few times.
He already fucking front flipped and rolled. And
he stopped, dropped, and rolled.
Yeah, he did like some parkour stuff in his first game with us. I was like, oh,
he did a fireman carry and all that. I remember that.
Yeah. But no,
I've seen that a few times as a Met.
Like, he's still young. He's like 26, 27.
He got some pop in his back.
I can see in his face and the way he plays, though, like being like serious. I could see in his face and the way he plays. In the next couple of years, he might have like a good 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Before he's done.
He's a serious type of player. No, he's good. I like Billy Kay. He's good. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, but
yeah. I liked it, man, but yeah, it just was. We also had McKinstry, the other fucking kid. I think it was what was he, infielder?
Oh.
Yeah, McKinstry. Zach McKinstry.
I don't remember him.
Well, the Dodgers. He was actually pretty good. He used to wear glasses, big ass fucking glasses.
Yes. The glasses, yes. I always like plays with the glasses and stuff. I always liked that. Mm. Like those remember what's his name? Billy Eckstein?
Billy Eckstein?
Yeah. Like that scrappiness. I love that shit. I love that scrappy player.
Yeah, that's why I like the goggles. I like God damn it. Fuck. the all-time Rams, not the all-time, but the Rams running back.
Eric Dickerson.
Yeah, the goggles.
Yeah.
I fucking found those goggles on Amazon a few months ago and I had them in my shopping cart on Amazon.
Yeah.
I was like, should I buy them? I was like, I'm not gonna fucking wear them. Fuck it. I was like, so I deleted them.
How about
I was about to buy the goggles just because he wore them.
You don't want the Stoudemire's?
The Stoudemire's?
Yeah.
Oh, the basketball ones?
Yeah, the remember he lost his eye on the court, remember? His eye popped out.
I don't remember that. I don't know.
Yeah, Stoudemire, like eye popped out, and then ever since then he wears those protective glasses. Like Horace Grant.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I like the Stoudemire's.
There's who is he? He's an MMA coach for God damn, I forget his name. Team Alpha Male. But he has one eye that moves, but the other one doesn't. And he was doing like training.
He got the glass eye.
The dude kicked him in the eye with his big toenail, kicked his eye, and his whole front of his eye fucking splattered on the ground. You ever seen Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence?
Yes, with the diamond.
He's like, yeah. That's the sound it makes when it makes on the ground.
I get squeamish with stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like the eyeball and the sockets. Then I start want to protect my eyes.
Like, I'm really sensitive about eyes. When I see somebody else like with like red eyes and watery eyes, my eyes get watery and red.
It's disturbing, and it carries over to you.
Yeah,
it's really disturbing.
Yeah,
and
but anyways, real quick to go back. Speaking of like combat sports, you haven't been keeping up with combat sports, huh?
No, because even the other night, I guess my other brother-in-law, he was talking about like he was betting too, but he was like, oh, MMA, he's bet, and he was trying to talk to me about it. I said, bro, I said, if you want to talk about the main sports with me, I'm good to go. I said, but not like MMA and boxing and stuff like that. But I'm trying.
Who's your boy? Who was
Pete?
Pete Alonso. That's what I called him that one day. I called him Pete Alonso on accident.
Yeah.
He likes boxing, doesn't he?
He lives for it.
Yeah. So shout out Pete. So this past weekend, it was Ryan Garcia versus Tago. And Ryan Garcia, he's besides Canelo Alvarez. You know Canelo Alvarez, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Besides Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia, he's the most hyped up fighter right now because he's the little Mexican kid. They're saying he's the next De La Hoya, right? He's a good looking young Mexican kid. But he's so into social media and stuff, and he got beef with his trainers. So he left Eddie Reynoso and he went with some new trainer. I forget what the hell is his name. I forget the new trainer's name. So he went with them, and he went from like 5-0 in championship fights with 5 knockouts. And this past weekend, yesterday or the day before, he fought, and he went to decision against a nobody. He went to decision with a nobody. He didn't freaking knock him out or nothing. He pressured the guy, but he looked mediocre.
And what's his name?
That good. Ryan Garcia.
He
fought some random dude named something Tago. He's a Nigerian
Emmanuel Tago.
Yeah, he's 32-1. Well, now 32-2. But the 32-2, that's a badass record. Don't get me wrong. But that's against a bunch of nobodies from a third world country in Nigeria, right?
Right.
So Ryan Garcia, the most hyped fighter next to Canelo
De La Hoya
in this generation. Yeah, De La Hoya, Canelo. He goes to the decision with this kid. He didn't do shit with him. I mean, he pressured him. He was chasing him down the whole time, but he didn't help his cause. He wants to fight Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Teofimo. You don't know who these fighters are, but in his division right now, the top 3 fighters besides himself is Shakur Stevenson. He's named after Tupac Shakur, believe it or not. Shakur Stevenson. God. I swear to God. His name is Shakur Stevenson.
Have one episode where we don't go to Tupac.
We've never had one episode where we don't talk about Tupac or
You heard me?
Kaepernick.
I'm like, all you heard from me was,
No, think about it. We never had one episode where we don't talk about Tupac or Kaepernick.
That is
like,
true, and that drives Ron crazy. Yes,
yeah. But the last time Ron's the one who brought up fucking Kaepernick. So shouts out Ron again. But anyway, he's in his division. The top fighters is himself, Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, and Teofimo. But Ryan Garcia, he only fights like once every 15 months because he gets injured and shit. He'll fight one time and look badass, and he gets fucked up.
Really?
So every time he fights, they call it the return. How many fucking times does motherfucking return?
Well, I see he always wears a crown on his head.
Huh?
He always wears a crown on his head?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? He says he'll retire at 26 and then fight in the MMA.
No, that's what people were saying. He said that like years ago. But yesterday or on Saturday when he fought and he won, he said, I'm not gonna retire at 26. I feel good right now. I like that about him. He actually said, fuck that 26 shit. I'm gonna keep fighting until I can't fight no more.
Okay.
So the 26 thing that's history now. But what I'm saying is he has all the hype in the world. But he left Canelo's gym and now he's fighting with another good trainer, don't get me wrong. But he fought a nobody. The guy was 32-1, which is a fucking bad record, but he's a nobody at the end of the day. He's a nobody. 32-1, nobody. I mean, fuck, if I was 32-1, I'd be fucking happy as shit.
Because Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. No one knew who Buster Douglas was.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. At all. And then Buster Douglas sucked after that. He beat Tyson and just never won again, I don't think.
Yeah. But so, I don't know. Ryan Garcia, he has all that because he's a big ass social media celebrity. He has millions of fucking YouTube subscribers, millions of Instagram followers. But he only fights once every year and a half.
Mayweather fought what, like once a year or once every.
He fought a little bit. That's the thing with the back in like the late 90s, well, throughout the fucking 70s, 80s, and 90s to late 90s, early 2000s, they fought like fucking 3 to 4 times, even 6 times. Mike Tyson fought fucking 13 times 1 year?
Yeah.
So little by little, it's starting to fucking fall. Now, if you're a busy fighter nowadays, you fight maybe 3 times a year. And Ryan Garcia fights once every year and a half.
Jesus.
But this kid has all the hype in the world, and he's fucking it up.
And he never fights.
Yeah. But the only thing is, I was telling my uncle and my cousin-in-law yesterday, I think if Ryan Garcia wasn't a good-looking Mexican kid, say he was an ugly Mexican kid. If he was an ugly Mexican or an ugly black or white kid, nobody would care about him. Nobody would talk about him. But since he's a good-looking Mexican kid, they don't care if he fights once every year and a half. Once he fights, everyone buys his pay-per-views. You know what I mean?
Right. I get exactly what you're saying.
The fact that he's a good-looking kid, I think that's what's saving his career. If it was an ugly kid, nobody would care about him.
Nobody would give two
shits about him. Like if Canelo was fucking like an ugly dude, but he had the same record, beat the shit out of everybody, people would care if you're a boxing fan. But
Canelo's Mexican with red hair.
Yeah,
he looks
Irish. He's good looking too.
Right.
That's my wife's celebrity crush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Canelo.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Like, I don't know. If you're good looking or ugly, you can go far. If you're good looking, you can go far in certain sports. It's a weird thing. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to put a comparison.
Especially in combat sports. Or when it comes to good looks and size in combat sports. Because Chocolatito, he was the number 1 pound-for-pound boxer in the whole world.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. He was the best boxer for a good, I think, 4 years. And nobody cared because he only weighed 115 pounds. He was a tiny dude.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. because he was so fucking short. And people care about like light heavyweights, middleweights, and heavyweights. Nobody cares about a 115 pounder. But he was a pound for pound fighter in the whole world for a few years, but nobody knew because he was a fucking tiny ass dude.
I'm trying
It's
to
like
come
in
up with a
UFC.
sports comparison for that.
In UFC, the fighter Mighty Mouse, he was a tiny dude, I think like 120, 125.
Mm-hmm.
Pound for pound fighter in the whole world in UFC MMA, but nobody cared it because he was a small dude and he was ugly. Isn't that weird how it works? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a small dude and he was ugly in UFC, so nobody cared. So UFC traded him to Bellator. They got rid of him. It's fucking weird, man. I'm telling you, if you're good looking and like a bigger size, like human, you can go far in combat sports. It's a fucked up thing, but it's true. I'm telling you,
Like,
when you start looking more into it, you see the truth in that.
Like, I feel like maybe Jeter wasn't as good, maybe, but the ladies loved him. And I think, but then again, I can't say that because if you look at his stats, he did have 3,000 hits or whatever, but I don't know how to, because I never thought Jeter was so good for some reason. I just think the ladies loved him. And he just.
And that's how it is, though, right? Like,
yeah.
Like Seager's badass, but Ballinger, people still believe in Ballinger because he's a good looking kid.
And the ladies love him, or the girls love him.
If Ballinger was an ugly little, ugly kid, he would have been gone. He probably would have been gone already.
But then sometimes it could work the other way too, because people love Bartolo Colon because he was fat and ugly.
That's true, yeah, because they're like, oh, that motherfucker's fat and he's fucking.
But they marvel at how he's able to move around like that. So I think it's more about that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. In combat sports, though, when you see like them without a shirt, out there fighting, like fist fighting and stuff. I feel like when it comes to combat sports, it's different. But I get what you're saying with Bartolo Colon, whatever.
Yeah, and Jeter, and then like remember Butterbean in boxing?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. People used to watch him because he was just so out of shape.
And but he was best. He would knock people out.
Yeah, Butterbean but he was like a one-trick pony, right? He was like
he was pretty good though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah,
I remember Knockout Kings though. Butterbean against Ali. In Knockout Kings.
He died like 3 or 4 years ago, huh?
Who died?
Butterbean.
Butterbean's dead?
Yeah, he died like 3 or 4 years ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yeah.
That's my dude.
He used to remind me of Vader. Remember Vader? The Vader bomb?
From WCW.
Yeah.
I used to love WC. I like WCW more than WWF.
I've been watching WWE and all that wrestling stuff lately.
No, Butterbean's not dead.
No?
No.
I'm thinking of Vader.
Vader.
Like the same. Butterbean, Vader, same guy, same body.
Let me see.
I'm being stubborn. My bad.
Vader died 2018. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking.
And they look exactly alike.
Yeah, I was being ignorant. My bad.
He was one of my favorite wrestlers, man. I love Vader.
He used to do the Vader bomb.
Yeah, the Vader bomb. Mm-hmm. See, I used to like Rey Mysterio. I used to like Eddie Guerrero. I actually used to like WCW more than the WWF.
Really?
I like the cast of characters. Yeah. Sting.
I like Sting. Yeah.
I used to love wrestling back in the day.
But yeah, like the older stuff though, huh?
Goldust. Remember Goldust from WWF?
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Jarrett.
Mm-hmm.
Harlem Heat.
Yeah. I like WWF though.
My favorite was Owen Hart.
1, 2, 3 Kid.
1, 2, 3 Kid. X-Punk. Remember they called him X-Punk?
Mm-hmm. Shawn Michaels,
the Heartbreak Kid. Bret Hart, Owen Hart, British Bulldog.
Yeah.
Remember IRS?
Yeah.
Remember the IRS man or whatever? I think his name was IRS.
IRS?
Yeah, he used to dress in a suit like he was an IRS agent.
Oh shit! I don't remember that.
No, you remember IRS?
Pull it up on the thing. Let me see.
Yeah, watch.
That does sound familiar now you say it.
Screen share. Share. Watch.
No, I never seen that guy.
No.
No.
Look. Yeah, IRS used to come out in a suit. Whoop
the
everyone's
hell?
ass.
Hell no, I don't remember that guy.
No.
Mm-mm.
He was with the $1 Million Man.
No, that was what, like, that was WWF or WCW?
Yeah, WWF.
The fuck?
Yeah, look at him
Hell
here.
no,
Wait.
I don't remember that.
Bam Bam Bigelow, IRS, Yokozuna, Owen Hart, Diesel. I don't know who that is. I don't know who they are.
I remember most of those guys besides the IRS.
Really? You don't remember
Yokozuna, he
IRS?
fucking put his big old fucking butt on you.
Oh, Yokozuna, yeah. Look at IRS.
That's crazy. I don't remember that, to be honest.
Wow, look at him whooping ass. Look.
Mm-mm. Did you ever see the bout with Stone Cold and Booker T when they jacked up the whole store?
I don't think so.
And they trashed it was like a grocery store and they were like throwing the milk on each other.
No, I don't remember that.
They destroyed the whole. That was here in Bakersfield
Oh shit.
at the Green Frog Market. Oh, Dink and Doink.
Oh, my favorite, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, look at Doink and Dink, man.
That's crazy.
Is that the real Doink?
You know what's crazy though about them? They're so old. I don't remember them. I don't remember watching them, but I remember playing with them on the fucking
PlayStation.
Yeah, I remember them from that only, not from TV.
No, well, I remember the last time I seen Doink was WrestleMania 10. He lost to Bam Bam. He lost to Bam Bam Bigelow. WrestleMania 10. Doink the Clown lost to Bam Bam Bigelow.
Speaking of wrestling, when the Undertaker finally lost,
yeah,
against Brock Lesnar, wasn't that stupid? You can't.
Yeah.
Was it WrestleMania?
Oh,
he went 21 and 1.
Yeah, like why would you want to have him lose to Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, but
didn't Brock Lesnar just lose the other night, by the way?
Oh, against Roman?
Yeah.
Yeah, in WrestleMania too, right?
Yeah, because I remember when Undertaker WrestleMania, I remember they supposedly killed him. The head shrinkers came and they put him in a casket and they buried him. They buried him alive. That was WrestleMania 10 also. The same night that Doink the Clown lost.
Then you got the WrestleMania number.
Yeah. That was a huge wrestling head. Huge wrestling head.
James was. I liked wrestling too growing up. Like I liked it a lot, but James, he could probably talk that shit.
Now he's Charles Manson. So
I think the oldest wrestler that I liked that I was a fan of was Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake Roberts. Yep,
Jake. I know some older wrestlers, but I wasn't a fan of them. I don't know.
Yeah, like
them.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka, whatever. You had
I watched
Rocky Maivia, which was The Rock's dad.
You ever watched the Viceland or the Vice docuseries called The Dark Side of the Ring?
I think so, yes.
Where it covers like crazy stories in wrestling that you never heard of. Like people getting killed in the locker room and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good series, man.
All those wrestlers all fucked up.
They talked about Jimmy Snuka too in that one. There was one episode.
All those wrestlers are so fucked up now too.
Yeah.
Their bodies are wrecked, steroids.
Mm-hmm. So I'm surprised Stone Cold came back last week.
Yeah, I see Stone Cold making around.
Shit, he was all jacked up. Well, he didn't look jacked up, but I mean, I thought he was.
I always like Stone Cold though. Stone Cold's always been a good dude. I always like Stone Cold, right?
Yeah.
Stone Cold's. I mean, I always like. But my man Razor Ramon is dead.
Who?
Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
I love Razor, man.
Who's the guy who just recently died?
Razor.
Was it Razor?
Yeah. Hey, what he used to say? Hey, I forget how he used to talk. He used to have a word he used to say.
No, there's another legendary wrestler that just died too. God damn it.
Because Razor Ramon just died of 3 heart attacks. He had 3 heart attacks consecutively.
Is that whole thing? Let me Google him. Razor Ramon.
Yeah. You sure it wasn't IRS?
Oh, you're thinking of Scott Hall? Yeah, Scott Hall.
Scott Hall, Razor Ramon.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he did die. That one was fucking sad. Yeah, Scott Hall. But
what a legend, man.
The other dude, the guy who used to paint his face a little bit.
Not Mankind.
No. Who's kind of? He looked like Scott Hall, like a buff.
Lex Luthor. Lex Luger, I mean.
No. God damn it.
Buck Showalter.
He died like a year or two ago.
Wrestler legend.
Yeah, I'm sure once I tell you the name, you'll remember.
Let me see.
The wrestlers who died recently.
Yep, that's what I'm putting in. Okay, you had. None of these motherfuckers.
But I bet you once I tell you the name, you'll be like, oh, because I see his face. Oh, here's the thumbnail.
Oh, Test passed away? Test is dead? Oh, shit.
The War Machine?
The War Machine.
Not the War Machine. The Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, the legend.
Ultimate
they say
Warrior.
He's the greatest ever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
They say he's the greatest ever.
Yeah, the Ultimate Warrior. That's what I think of. The Ultimate Warrior and Scott Hall. Like, those are like legit legends right there.
Oh, for sure. Eddie Guerrero was one too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what did he die of? Like suicide or something?
No, he had a heart attack.
Oh, a heart attack?
His best friend, Chris Benoit, committed suicide after he killed his family.
Who was a legit legend too, but he killed his whole man. He was.
I was a fan of him until he did that, and I was like, oh, damn, that dude. Yeah, fuck that guy.
I cannot believe. I still am in disbelief about that whole situation.
Yeah, he killed his sons in his signature move. He choked him out.
Yeah, he did the move one more time.
Yeah. He
went out with a bang.
That's crazy, man.
He did the move.
But
shit. It's a swan song.
Was it almost 5 over there in New York?
Yeah, 4:36.
Damn. You ain't tired yet?
Yeah, a little bit. That's how dedicated I am. No, you know what the problem is? I'm having back issues. Because of the couch. I'm not used to I'm used to my chair.
So your chair helps you more than the couch?
I think so. I think the chair has like kind of adapted to my frame.
That's crazy.
If that makes sense. Like,
yeah.
Everything with us is symbolic. So I think like the chair has like reshaped itself to my back or something.
Yeah, where we're in episode 2. What happened in episode 2 of the season 1? Speaking of chairs.
Oh, when the chair dipped? When I had the lowrider? I had the lowrider going on.
That was like season 2.
Yeah, it was.
I was talking to you and you just fucking...
I just disappeared. I vanished.
You're like, hold on, brother. I'm having some technical issues here.
And you know what's so funny? We haven't had any technical issues recently until tonight.
Oh, when you froze. Or you said I froze. I thought you froze.
Yeah, I thought you froze, and then I realized it was me.
No, okay. Yeah, let's knock on wood, though. Because that's been about it.
But this has been a great episode, though.
Yeah.
And we talked for an hour before the show.
We did. Yeah.
Because we don't really talk as much like we used to throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I mean, we could, but I've just been busy.
I know. And then I'm always into middle something now too. So either someone's mad at me.
I've been doing more projects around the house, and I've been helping my uncle and my godmother with stuff around their house. And
you know what's so funny? I lost my phone. So the whole
you got a new one, huh?
Yeah, but the other day I was doing something, and I was like, I can't believe Jared and I didn't talk about Dwayne Haskins. And then when I looked at I seen you message me saying, "Oh, Dwayne Haskins died," but I never seen it to answer you. But I found this strange.
You do that, man. You kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Sometimes I'll message you, and you You don't respond.
You see, but it's not my fault.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, though. Yeah, last week I can't blame you.
Strange too,
You lost
because
your phone.
when you messaged me saying I'm running a tad late, I didn't get that message until I went on the computer here. Because for some reason now, like if you send a message on Facebook, I hear it like a text, or I'll think it's like just some random.
Maybe
like,
you gotta change your settings on your new phone.
I gotta put back that bling, because I don't got the Facebook sound now, so it's like a normal text. So I'm not like, oh, that's because my wife knows too. If she hears Facebook, she don't even have to ask like who's messaging me. She knows it's you, and that's it. I'm like, you know who that's Jared. But now I don't get that no more. So I was like, wait. So the other day I said, how are we not talking about Dwayne Haskins? I said, when I get home, I'm gonna say, yo, Dwayne Haskins died. But then when I went into my messages, I'm like, oh shit. He did mention, because remember, I actually replied to your post. I was like, yeah, this completely caught me off guard.
Yeah, you did.
And then I seen your message after that. I was like, holy shit. He did want to talk about Dwayne Haskins. I felt bad about that too.
It's probably not your phone. It's probably just you ignoring me. You could be honest. You could be honest.
No, I love you like a brother, man. I would never do it. First of all, we talk all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm just
I
kidding,
talk to you more than mostly anyone else, because I seen Ron on Saturday, but that's about it. And Ron was only there for like 30 minutes, and he dipped.
Yeah.
Ron dipped out. We had like a piece of chicken, and he dipped.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing you.
Yeah, no, but I was kind of hurt by that too, though. I was like, how are we not? I said, me and Jared are not talking about Dwayne Haskins dying. I was like, something's up. But then you did. It wasn't your fault at all. It was on my end.
So that's the thing. We do talk about everything.
We do. And we be bringing up, but it seems like we always get caught up in like a rabbit hole.
You know what's crazy though? If you think about it, like I don't want to like jump to like think about the future too much, but that was all like the past week or two. What's going to happen this coming week and the next week after that? That's like breaking news. You gotta stay tuned.
But I feel like Haskins, it wasn't as breaking news as it should have been. The way he died, a dump truck came. I'm like, how did that happen?
On the freeway?
At 6 a.m. at a dump truck? I was like, so wait, what exactly happened there? Like,
yeah. But what I'm saying is like just to think like how that was one breaking news from last week for this past week. So just imagine like what's going to happen this next week or the next week after that. There's going to be some crazy stuff to talk about, man.
Like who's going to die next? Like, but I feel like we're getting so used to negativity now, right? Everyone's like, oh, Dwayne Haskins died.
Well, like they do going 3, so there's 2 more coming.
I know. I hope, God forbid. I don't want nobody to die, but I hope it's not one of our players. Yeah. Like I don't want nobody to die, but I don't want it to be one of our players. The Cardinals always lose somebody to overdose or something. The Cardinals and the Angels, they always have death. So,
I was thinking today, Roy Halladay, he played for the Angels and Phillies, right?
Oh man, the Blue Jays and the Phillies.
Oh, okay. Because today, the pitcher for the Angels, he looked just like Roy Halladay.
Really?
I forget his name because I never seen him before, but he looked just like him. I'm like, what the?
He's like, wait.
Let me see if I can beat you to it.
Roy Halladay.
He looked just like him, man. I was like, what the fuck? That's Roy Halladay's kid or something.
Let me see.
Oh, I'm looking at the games for today. I gotta go back to what was it? What's today? Tuesday?
Today
Monday?
12th, yeah.
Let me see.
Okay, so that's
it was towards the end of the game a little bit. Let me see.
Is it Tepera, Loop, Brady Loop, Aaron Loop?
I think that was him.
That's the Met pitcher from last year.
Was it Loop? Let me see. He looks kind of funny in that picture. Yeah, it was Loop.
Or is it
He looks kind of jacked up on the app. He looks like a little random white kid, but in the game, he looked just like Roy Halladay. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought he died. It was a weird thing. I was like, what the hell?
Really? Yeah, because he pitched.
You gotta watch him play. Watch him pitch tomorrow because he's a relief pitcher, so he'll probably pitch tomorrow, maybe an inning or so. But
I'm gonna look into that.
He looks like Roy Halladay.
Because remember, now we have the MLB package, so We watch every game except for the local teams.
Well, yeah, we do, but thanks to you. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're a family here at Another Shade of Blue.
Yeah. You know, I'm a penny pincher. I ain't buying no subscriptions.
Because even Ron was like, oh, we got the package again. I said, yeah. I said, you're not going to watch the Dodgers? He said, no.
No, you already know that.
I said, you have no interest in watching the Dodgers? He's like, not at all. I said, you're not going to watch one inning of a Dodger game? He said, no, for what? I was like, oh my God.
You tell me, hey, Joe's going to be at that game next week. Watch it. See if we can fucking find his big ass head in the stadium. Tell him that.
He said, why would I watch a Dodger game for?
Hey, did you ever get the chain?
The chain? Oh, I like the chain. The chain is off the chain.
No, but did Ron ever get it? Remember he was asking me about it?
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't see a chain on his neck, but then he did have a jacket on. But he didn't mention a chain. But he was feeling nice, though. He was drinking like crazy.
That's what you got to do, man. That's what I was doing. Look at I already emptied it.
Yeah. You and him drink. I think you guys both drink for me because I don't really drink.
Just a little bit. But yeah, Ron, it 15 millimeters wide, 24 inches long. That's what you got to get. Not too long, not too short. I don't, you know, some people do the fucking chokers and shit.
Yeah, you don't want a choker. You don't want a choker.
He looks kind of like something like a LGBTQ, QRS, XYZ. I better stop. My bad. I'm sorry.
You said you was being good.
I know.
You said you were going to be good tonight. What happened?
Getting a little late. I'm getting a little sleepy. It's all right.
You taking over for
my
Ron
bad.
now?
My bad, folks.
Yeah, no, Another Shade of Blue is back.
Yeah.
We are back and better than ever, actually, I think. Because now the show
hopefully
comes natural to us. Like, right? We're just talking. We just think about it. If we put the work into this show.
That's the thing, because our main thing is baseball. Once we talk baseball, for some reason, baseball, you can just talk shit and just vent about baseball. There's something weird about baseball, huh?
There's nothing like baseball.
We could talk baseball all day. I like it.
There's nothing like it.
Because if you notice, we talk about baseball, we'll talk about basketball here and there, and then football. We always go back to baseball.
That's why I always say we're a baseball show.
And that's the show. Another Shade of Blue.
Another
Dodger
Shade of Blue.
And Mets Blue.
And
Dodger
I love
Blue
explaining that to everybody.
But
I'm
Dodger
so
Blue's a little
proud.
bit better, but hey, it's still blue.
I am so proud of the team of our show. I'm always bragging about Another Shade of Blue. Freddie did say he's a Yankee fan. That's another shade. There you go. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You offend people with the lights, man. But
that's why I haven't done green. I probably just offended people by saying that alone, but you know,
you offend people. We lost a viewer.
Yeah,
I told them
no green, but it's just blue.
That's blue.
Does that look blue?
It looks blue.
It's supposed to be blue. It's blue in my room, but it looks white on the thing.
Yeah, it does, but I could see from the wall. You can see the blue.
That's weird. Yeah, because it's blue in my room, but it's white on the video.
It's white on the thing. See, and you know, you got the Met blue, which is this hat looks like Dodger blue here.
Yeah, the logo does, but the bill doesn't. The bill almost looks like purple.
Yeah. It's like a navy. Almost like Yankee blue or something. No, and that's too light for Yankee blue.
Yeah, Yankee blue is almost black.
Like this. Yeah, this almost looks like.
You been watching that kid, Crip Mac?
Oh, when he got jumped, he got DP'd or whatever.
Well, not even just that. Have you seen him in general? That motherfucker's crazy.
He's a sicko.
I like him though. At first, I was like, man, this fucker's stupid. But I've been watching him. He actually does good for the community. He gives pee to the homeless, fucking Subway, gives people a bunch of money and stuff in the hood.
Yeah, and at least he.
I was thinking about because you're talking about the blue. He was trying to get a blue hat for his son, a Yankee hat for his son. He was like, "Oh, that looks black, man, on hood. It looks black on Crip." And the little Chinese lady at the sports store, she's like, "Oh, no, this is navy blue. This is navy blue." Oh, that's blue. Oh man, that look black.
It does look black though. It does.
On hood.
On
55th Street.
Oh yeah, everything's on something. On what they
55th Street. Yep.
They were like on Pyru, on this, on the set. That's it.
Look,
it's on the set, cut.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
All
just
right, man.
offended.
I'll let you get back to sleep or go to sleep, man. It's already getting
We're
late
gonna
over here.
and we'll be definitely be back again. Matter of fact, well, I'm on vacation starting Friday because I'm off Friday,
You're gonna
so
be
we
over
can
there
even
in the Dominican, though. What are you gonna do?
no, but I leave Sunday.
Okay, so you think about Saturday. Okay, that might work then,
Yeah, we could do a
because
show.
Sunday is Easter.
That's right. It's Easter
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, so that's a
Yes,
big
because
deal over
I'm
there.
gonna be busy Sunday, so Saturday is probably the best bet.
What about Friday? You do anything good Friday?
That could probably work too.
Yeah, could do a Friday.
The
Friday,
late
I'm
night
home.
Friday
I'm home all
show.
day Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So Friday we could just do it again,
Yeah.
right? Put out
Yeah.
more content.
Yes,
Did you ever
sir.
look into the background music?
No, I
No,
thought you were
right?
going to.
Oh, wait, does it say that? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look into
Well,
it.
I was just thinking because it'd be cool to have like some little, like a little, like elevator music in the background. Like I don't know, some
Dun, dun,
yeah.
dun.
Like in the
There's
background,
a video circling
or
around.
maybe even some baseball, like "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" piano.
You know what? There's a
That'd be
guy,
cool.
a Met YouTuber. His name is Wardy. He's the nicest guy in the world. Love Wardy. However, he does a meet the Mets. Come out and greet the Mets. But he does that shit for like 2 hours. Like it's like a 2 minute long. I'm like, bro, I'm as diehard as a Met fan. I click out the video sometimes. I'm like, I can't
Oh, he
take the.
sings it himself.
No, he does the old school Meet the Mets music, but he lets it go for
Oh,
like 3 or 4 minutes, bro. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah. I can't do
out.
those intros, man. If it
I'm
goes to like
out.
a minute and a half, I cut off the video. I go to the next
Oh,
video.
I hate that. Dun, 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 and they do the 30, 29. I'm like, yo, I'm out, bro. Man,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got time to be waiting there
Oh
all
yeah.
day.
But no, I'll look it up though. I'll look up restream videos on YouTube and see if we can put some background
Yeah.
music. I mean, I'm
Come
not saying
on.
we talk about boring shit because God knows we don't.
No, we don't.
You
Hell
know,
no.
on hook, cuz we
On,
don't.
on, on the set. On
It's
Ron,
on hook,
cuz.
huh?
This is on Ron, cuz.
But I think it'll be cool, like just to have like some background music,
Yeah, it would be
playing in
cool.
the background with some little mellow thing. That'd be
Because I
cool.
think we could do it. I'm pretty sure we could
I'm
do
pretty
it.
sure, yeah, there has to be a way because the restream thing, we can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, there's so much stuff we don't even know that
Yeah,
we have access to that we don't even try.
yeah.
So you wouldn't want to meet the Mets. Come on now.
Whatever it is, man. I
Greet.
don't. To be honest,
You don't agree the
I don't mind.
Mets. Grab, what does it say? Bring your children, bring your wife.
I don't
Come
know that
on out
song.
and have the time of your life. Because
I
we're the
believe
Mets.
you.
You don't want the
Hey,
Mets?
I believe you. I believe you. I don't know the damn song, but I
Yeah,
believe you.
there's a video circling of me performing Nothing But a G Thing at karaoke.
What?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna barely say that right now. I'd have pulled that mug up already.
Yeah. And you don't stop. Told you I'm just like that shit was dope. I rocked that shit that night.
You did some karaoke?
Yeah.
Nothing but a G thing.
Nothing But a G Thing. Me and my
Oh, I'm gonna
sister
check it out. You
performed
can
it
just send me the
actually.
link.
I'll try to find it and send it to you. So
No,
we
you
can
already know
laugh.
how to find it. Don't try to play dumb. You already know where it's at.
I'll see if it's circling around. I'll do some I'll dig.
No, you already know. Don't try
I'll
to
do
play
some digging.
stupid. That's what I do. I play stupid. That's not you.
I'll do some digging. I'll see what I
All
can
right.
get.
No, for real, find it and send it to me on the thing.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It was cool. It was cool. Maybe we
I
could
like
make that the
karaoke, man.
intro.
I like karaoke, believe it or not.
Oh, it's fun. Maybe I could do that. Maybe that could be the intro to the song. I mean, to
Mm-hmm.
the show.
Hey, real quick though, before we get off, look at, you know what these are?
Ah, man. Yes, another shade of.
They're not stickers,
What are
but
those?
I'm gonna try to make a. You know when you watch the news on TV and they have like the box around the thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to make my own. You know, I'm an artist a little bit. I can do some art. Yeah, I do woodworking and stuff.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to make a little, a little box around the mic with the
That would
logo
be
on it.
super, super duper cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That would
try.
be
I'm gonna see what I can
super
do.
duper
I'm gonna
cool.
try.
We
Yeah.
got to start promoting, like put more effort into making like a shirt or stickers or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We gotta get some shirts, huh? For real.
Because people really love the premise of our show.
Well, I gotta get a shirt. I gotta get some shirts, man.
Another shade of blue.
Mm-hmm.
We could even chip in. We'll do like a half.
Even a fucking hat with the embroidery, like the thick embroidery, like a new era hat with it, where it pops out.
And our blue is the same. We see that's the beautiful thing. We could mix our teams in with both blue, so it's like, and we're our show. That's a beautiful situation. You see?
Yeah.
I'm going to bed a happy man tonight, my brother.
Yeah, it was a good one, man.
I love you, man.
Love you too, man. Hey, and happy birthday. Belated birthday. It's already past 5 hours.
Your brother's going to be around a lot longer, man. We're going to be doing this show for a long time.
Yep, until we can retire off it.
Yeah, and we will. I keep telling you, Doc, I said that day will come one day where we're
going to retire off the shit one day.
Once Jared and I get this shit together where we actually put the effort in, it's over. Because we know what we're talking about, man. And we could just talk for hours and hours and it don't bother us. We got somebody watching right now. I don't know.
Hi, my friend Freddie from San Fernando.
Oh, yeah. You were telling me about him. Yeah.
Remember I was sending you the picture of the statue of David?
Yes.
That guy.
The guy from Wilson, from not St. Peter's.
I forgot his damn name again.
From North Carolina.
Loner or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was like, oh shit, I was trying to send this video or the picture I sent to my friend Freddie when he was in Spain the other day. And speaking of the devil, he just texted me. He texted me that day on the podcast last week because he was watching it at that moment. He was like, oh shit, he's talking about when he was texting me.
Oh,
so he sent me a screenshot of the Statue of David.
Wow.
It was weird. It was like a weird coincidence. I was like,
you know what? Everything is weird with us, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like weird coincidences.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Philadelphia. Freddie actually wants to come on too. He's a big boxing head. He's a big Dodger. He's a big Dodger fan too, though.
We'll get the both.
He actually trained with Freddie Roach, though. You know Freddie Roach,
Freddie Roach, Pacquiao's trainer.
Yep, he's trained him a couple times.
I like Freddie Roach,
but he's a good guy, man. Even though if you don't know boxing that much, but he could talk to you all damn day.
Yeah, why don't we get him on and we get the other Freddie on too? Remember he wrote in our comment section. Yeah, remember he was like, "Oh, the Yankees are another shade of blue. I want to come on the show."
Yeah. You know who else we got to get back on too is Chris.
Oh, man. Yeah, we got to get Chris on. We have to. Especially, you know what? It's a shame we didn't get him on for the March Madness.
I know. Yeah.
Right?
Because I still talk to him every now and then on the Instagram and stuff, man. You got to hit him up sometimes too about college. Whatever you want to talk about.
Let's get him on, man. Let's get him on the show. I love Chris, man. You see, we hit it off right away.
Yeah. Shout out to my cousin-in-law, Chris.
Yeah, shout out to Chris.
You got to be back on soon.
Doubt. That's our man right there. That's definitely.
He's busy though. He's always in Disneyland and Universal Studios. I'm telling you, Universal Studios, Disneyland,
grown man
college
stuff
game
time, and like,
yeah, he's busy as hell. He's out the gym running like 10 miles a day and pumping like 900 pounds on the bench press.
That's why he's just chilling. You ever see him?
He's big as hell.
He's just sitting there chilling.
Who?
That's why he's just sitting there chilling. He ain't giving a fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
Shout out to Chris. We have to get him back on the show.
No, you guys clicked it off that one day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another shade of blue.
These guys were on for what, like 10 or 15 minutes before I even got out? Because remember my link was messing up?
Yeah, we were just shooting the shit.
Yeah, and I got it. I was like, oh shit, you guys are already talking. That episode, I didn't even say hi till like 10 minutes later because you guys were just talking. I was like, damn, I guess they don't care about me.
He was like, wait, Jared's on this show? I was like, yeah.
Oh shit, I don't care about him. I was talking to Phil. That's my boy right there.
Jared's on the show. He's like, oh shit, I forgot about Jared.
We're talking Penn State.
Come on. That's why I was telling you earlier. I get along with everybody. I'll just fit right in.
You know what? Tomorrow, man, I'm gonna go back to what we did months ago. I'm gonna make a little snippet. There's a bunch of good snippets from this episode.
Yes, please. I feel that the energy is back on the show, man. I really do.
I got to get some snippets on
Let's make some snippets. You got to make a snippit when you brought up Tupac, and I said, "Oh Lord."
Yeah, because we don't talk about. We haven't one episode without talking about Tupac or Kaepernick. Believe it, I swear to God, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
And remember, we told you and Ron that I got because I don't know talking about Kaepernick, but then I got tired of it myself, and then all of a sudden you guys started bringing him back. I was like, man, I'm already done talking about Kaepernick. Shit, and I'm a fan of him.
But then Ron said he was tired to talk about Kaepernick, but he talked about Kaepernick every episode.
That's why he made me happy that day, because I was getting tired of him. And also, you guys start talking about him again. And I was like, damn, I'm fucking tired of him, but okay, let's talk about Kaepernick.
Yeah. And then Tupac somehow always gets into the middle of the shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's what happens. That's what happens, man.
Yeah. So
all right, man. Yeah, I'll make a snippet tomorrow.
Yep.
Put up. I think this thumbnail is good enough, huh? Just us talking.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yep. Make the snippet tomorrow, and I'll start sharing it and all of that, and make the thumbnail. Yeah, we're good.
Well, no, the thumbnail, I think you can just upload it right here, and this thumbnail is good enough with the blue.
This is. Yep.
You like the blue one, huh? Because you haven't changed the color in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I sent you like an orange one, a white one, red, black, gray, white. I sent you a bunch of them, didn't I? Yeah, there you go.
I got the whole collection here.
Yeah, there you go. Look at the rainbow going now. The yellow one's nice. Let me see the yellow one again.
The yellow one's fire. That one's fire.
That one's cool. I like
the Golden State Warriors one.
Didn't I send you the new one where it has the live now down in the bottom right?
That one.
Yeah, but I sent you the different colors though, right? With
that
like
one.
The orange one. That one's. I like the orange look of my beanie. You feel?
Oh yeah.
There you go. See right there. Those are the new ones because the live now is down the bottom right.
That's right. You're right. You did send them.
Yeah. See. Look at the orange right there.
And look, it goes with the Met orange, your beanie orange.
All right.
On Mets.
With the fifth straight. That's nice. We gotta get the orange one next week though, for sure.
Yeah, next week we'll do the orange. Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
I like that's my favorite color, orange.
I know. I gotta get you you said you were gonna get a Met hat too. That was a miracle.
I said that, but then I was like, man, if I'm gonna spend $45 on a hat, it's gonna be Dodgers or 49ers. And that's a lot of damn money, man. I'm a penny pincher.
I know. Yeah. I'm getting like that too as I get older. But you know what? I'm gonna send you a Mets hat.
Come on.
I'm gonna send you a nice crispy Met hat.
It gotta be a used one.
I'm gonna send you. I have some Met hats I never even worn before. But what's your size though?
Shit, I got a big ass head, man.
Me too.
7, 8, almost 8.
Me too. Me too.
I like to feel. I don't want them all tight where you have like the creases on your forehead after you take them off.
You see, I need where my ears fit under the hat.
Yeah, because if you have like a tight hat, it's not too tight, but if you take it off, you have like the crease on your forehead.
Yeah, you
like
get the hat head.
Watch, let me see. This is my go-to hat right here. Let me see. What size is it?
What size is my shit? 7 3/4.
So this one is 7 5/8. And this one fits good. This one fits all right.
Okay.
So
this is 7 3/4, which I think is the next size from that one.
Yeah, because I got my orange Detroit Tigers hat that I told you I never wore.
Yeah,
that one's like an 8. That shit is huge. Because I got a big head, man. I'm telling you, I got a big ass head.
8's the next one from this one because this 7 3/4.
I got a big head. That's why this beanie, I like this beanie because it actually fits. Usually I have beanies and they pull my eyes all back.
You look like what's his name from that Kansas City, that Stoner video. See the kid? He got the Kansas City Royals hat on, and they're like, "What happened in the schools? Like a shooting?" He's like, "I don't know." He just shot up the place.
so I'm telling you, I get like headaches and shit from my certain hats. I'm like, God damn, my head can't breathe.
He's like, I don't know. He said the dude just came in and just shot up the place. I don't know.
But no, I'll be honest. If you send me a Mets hat, I got some stuff I gotta send to you still too.
Okay, yeah, I'll send you a Mets hat. I'll send you a Mets hat.
Speaking of sending stuff, though, whatever happened to that?
I'm gonna send a Mets hat with the Eagle Dollar book.
I
hadn't forgot. I know. I'm gonna send that to you. You gotta ship me your address again.
Yeah.
Send me your address.
Some stuff I want to send you too. I got some stuff.
And I'll send you my address. I'll send you some stuff.
All right.
I got some Met stuff to send you. You're gonna be a Met fan before this is all said and done. Watch.
I'll wear it on the show. I don't care.
I'll wear the Dodger shit.
I'll be honest. Right now, since the show and everything, and now we're so close now, the only hats I wear are 49ers, Dodgers, my skating hats, and fishing hats. But if it came to it, I think I would wear a Mets hat, not a Yankee hat.
No,
Boston hat.
We would never
But
go
I think
Yankees.
I'd wear Mets. A Mets hat I could do that, I think.
Like I said, you and I, we're so close, and not only that, but we're family.
Don't say it. I don't see. I'll be honest. I don't see you wearing a Dodger hat.
No.
I don't see you wearing a Dodger hat, but I could see myself wearing a Met. I would wear a Mets hat. I don't see you wearing a Dodger hat though.
I'll wear a Dodgers hat.
Well, for a minute, then
No.
take it off. I mean,
no, because we have a connection. Our show is like I always say, I'm now connected forever to the Dodgers, the Warriors, the Kings, and the 49ers. I'm connected forever. Your teams are my teams now. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think I'd wear a Mets hat. Like no joke. I think I would.
Same here. I wear a Dodgers hat. I would. Because
and you know me being about the biggest Tupac fan, like it's all the East Coast West Coast feud. But I think I could wear a Mets hat.
Yeah, I think I could. You know what? That would be some shit if we.
I'd do that. I swear. If you send it, I would wear it for the 5 episodes straight, and even then around the town too. When I go to the store, I'd wear it. Yeah. I swear to God, I would.
I love you, man. You see, that's love. That's brotherly love right there.
Sure. I bet you. I'm telling you now, I'd wear it.
You're my brother. I love you to death. I'll do anything for you. And I would wear a Dodgers hat as well for you. Okay. And I'm proud to be doing the show with you, my brother. I wouldn't do it with anybody else.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm going to send you some stuff, though. Love you, man.
Yeah, I got to send you those. I got some stuff I got to send you, too. But, yeah, we'll be on next week. To the folks that are watching. Anybody's watching. It's a good one. We'll get the snippets out tomorrow. And
we'll be sharing it and everything. Hopefully get some Another Shade of Blue stuff coming out. Right?
Yeah.
Some shirts and some stickers and stuff. And
we'll get some shirts and stickers for ourselves in the meantime. You know, maybe in a year we'll be able to ship some shirts and sweatshirts out.
Once we get that fan base going, where we're getting constant flow, it's over.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
Love you too, man.
I'll see you.
I'll get the snip out tomorrow, and see you next week.
Send it my way, and hopefully we'll do a show Friday too.
Yeah. All right, man.
Love you, man.
I'll see you.
See you. Bye. Peace.